While you guys are talking about video games, I will be like enjoying myself.
Okay,
Hey,
Black Bond is talented with green screens. Okay, big deal.
oh, that man is not a social reject right now. I like this.
Man.
Wow, that's a
We got boats over here and jet skis and kayaks and canoes.
wow. You gonna play basketball on that deck over there?
Actually, we are. Up top there, we have an outdoor basketball court. That's where I'm about to go right up there right now.
Yeah, okay.
Don't break your kneecap again, but I'm worried about you.
Got my braces.
Bond
Okay, nice.
Listen, Jack, don't be fooled. Bond been practicing his Adobe After Effects, man.
Oh, that's what that is? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, bruh.
It's okay, you know. Some people got money and some people have friends. It's cool.
Right.
So,
Keep everything fine. Tell Hardy, you know, it's all good.
Oh,
It's about that time to prove that you are not a social reject season. It's just
Definitely
about that
is.
season now.
I'll give you a look at the basketball court real quick.
Okay, right.
oh, let's see this.
Yeah, let's see this green screen effect.
This is exciting. I like this. Okay.
You see that up there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got an outdoor court here too.
Man. Everybody that will question Bond is close right now. This is crazy.
Listen,
And here you can see the whole view right down there.
listen, man. Bond has an amazing imagination. What can I say?
Wow.
Right. You don't see this basketball? You don't see that court up there?
I see it. I mean, wow.
I mean, the rendering engine, you know, on this whatever it is you're playing is impressive.
You got my ball? You ain't dunking on me. Shut the fuck up.
Uh-oh. Exposed.
Okay, let me get my shoes on. Hold on.
What is this? Cry engine?
CryEngine.
What'd you say? Would you say powered by CryEngine?
Yeah, it looks like it. That's Cry engine, right?
Hating ass BG.
All right, sir.
All right, man. Take off the VR headset.
Oh, man. That looked like some Oculus Rift type action. Okay. That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bruh. How am I the first one here and fucking I was just out like 5 minutes ago? Now I'm not the social reject. This is crazy.
Here you go, kids. Move about to crash again. How long it take you to get home? Because wait, you driving home right now.
I'm driving to Atlantic City.
Oh,
What?
so man, what you doing, man? What you doing in Atlantic City, sir?
He finna gamble and buy some hookers, bro.
Sir, the last place you need to be.
Why is all y'all niggas reporting in live from like remote locales? What's going on today, bro?
Because it's a holiday weekend, nigga.
Sir, you have
that's cool.
you
but-
have responsibilities and 2 kids and what should be your wife pretty soon.
You said what?
You have responsibilities, sir. You should be home being a family man like Guile.
Oh, she's right here.
Ooh, nice.
What's up, Mrs. Smooth?
Hi, how are you?
Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing inappropriate.
Yeah, we can't say nothing bad, man.
Yeah.
Are we live or no?
Yeah, we live. Yo,
Oh, we are
Jack, you remember that one time Smooth was talking to
Oh shit, I do remember that though.
She was bad though, right?
Yeah, kind of sexy. I ain't gonna even front. Yeah. She was only 15 though. So.
They're being stupid.
Didn't he make a rap song about her?
Yeah. I ain't gonna repeat the chorus because it was a little bit outrageous, but yeah. Yeah.
All right, man, but don't come back with a 3rd kid, man.
Oh shit.
You got too many.
Hey man, your next kid got to be a Sony pony, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, no, not likely.
Look, he ain't gonna have that in his house.
Probably kick him out before that.
Yeah.
Jet, what is this?
Sir?
What is that?
Looks like a hot, was it a hot tub? What is that?
That is a very nice hat though.
We got
Okay,
2.
there we go. Okay.
We got 2 social rejects in denial. One claiming he going to Atlantic City. One claiming he going to Atlantic City. The other one in a remote location out in the woods and shit.
Hey man, these mans are living right now, bro. They ain't worried about no video games.
It's okay, BG. I know you can't swim.
Oh shit. Okay. Is that true, bro? I can't swim.
Video games enable me to do anything: swim, fly.
I thought you said why can you swim in a video game? You just go out in the real to do it though. What's up with that? Oh man, exposed.
Somebody said Kid Smooth just driving in a circle, faking it.
Oh man. Man,
I'm
this is
surprised
fucking-
there's a connection.
Is it? Oh, no, it ain't 5 o'clock yet. I'm about to say, where the fuck everybody at?
No, it's about to be 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even have like a full cast. Still working on that.
It ain't even shit to talk about though, is it?
There's
No,
what? There's not that much. It's about like 10 solid topics.
Yeah, out having fun.
Oh man, shit.
As you can hear, the Velcro of my knee braces going on.
There you go. Bond about to give out them hands.
Not that much happened this week.
Smooth, you lucky I'm not there because I owe you a couple loafs.
Oh shit.
Not where.
Trying to be on Twitter.
I wasn't crying to you on Twitter. I was actually giving you a compliment. I mean, I would take it as a compliment if I knew there was a lot of people online trying to be like me in some way.
I don't take compliments from men. I'll catch you guys.
You said
You say you don't take compliments from other men, so.
from other men.
Well, there you go.
See, I was actually one of the topics was gonna be about Kid Smooth's dislike of the word X-Fag. So I was gonna let you air your grievances against the creator of the word. Part 8.
I wouldn't mind hearing that.
Is Shantae here?
No, he's not here yet.
What up?
He being mad black right now. How do people that's in remote locations is here before he is?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
That is coon level 5. Negroes.
It's too much, bro. Fucking sleepy and shit, man. God damn. It's all bad. See, that way when you put the podcast on Sunday, man, everybody thought we were gonna have it yesterday.
And everybody, why don't you put the podcast on Sunday? I gotta go out. I got stuff to do. I got a life.
Then Saturday.
What up?
It's too much, bro. What up, bro?
Chilling.
What's up?
Oh shit, we already live. I just saw the tweet.
Oh, remember they bitch sleeping, bro. God damn.
Yeah, no. I want to be. Oh, everybody's coming back though. So by the time Murph's driving back, you think there's gonna be?
Man, driving around podcast. I like that. That's some dedication right there.
So where y'all abandoning the kids to, Smooth?
You said what?
Where you drop the kids off at an orphanage while you going?
No, they're being babysat.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
You talking? Wait a minute. You thought you took them to the St. Francis Home for Boys, bro?
Whoa.
This ain't no Charles Cole, bro.
Nah,
Alright.
they're good. They got not enough mind breaks, so I'm good.
Okay.
What's with that last year? That last
You
year might quality though.
You left them with enough loaf, Steve?
You said I left them with what?
I said, did you leave them with enough loaf, Steve? I guess not.
Low
man.
seat. No, I
It's alright, Smooth. It's alright.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you already choppy though.
Last week of this bullshit. Still choppy?
Yeah, you still choppy. Oh yeah, cause he's making his return. He resorting right back to his condition.
Oh man, this is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, page. Oh, what the hell is this? Let's see. Okay, shit. I'm having an great time. Where you at?
He coming back after his.
Alright.
His crappy mic. Red not coming. She Pretended. Yeah, you good. She pretended to have a life too.
Nah, man, these dudes crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all touch any topics yet?
No.
We didn't. But Kids Move might have to go soon. But so I wanted him to, it was going to be a topic. But while here, he's got a problem with the word you originated and created, sir. The X-fag term. It's tasteless. And
he's a fucking X-fag. Deal with it. He's a fucking X-fag. Deal with it.
That's kind of rude, sir. Kids Move, air your grievances.
Ain't no grievances. No, listen, let me say something. He talked already. He made a video. This X-fag already has something to say. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to pick and choose what words is disrespectful or this, that, and the third. You run around calling motherfuckers Sony ponies, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody cool with being called a fucking Sony pony. Why is that cool? But then somebody call you an X-fag, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Is being called a faggot really the same as being called a pony? Though?
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's both meant to disrespect you, and that's the point.
They might have a point though, man. Pony the same as X-fag, like
man, it's the same shit, man. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you smack me or you punch me, nigga, it's the same shit. Fuck you.
I'd rather be punched than slapped. Slapped is something you do to like a bitch or something.
Yeah, man, that shit is the same shit. That's the bottom line. Whether you punch me in the arm or punch me in the chest, the face, is all the same. You're going to get your ass beat all the same. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know X-Fag doesn't have nothing to do with nobody's sexuality. It's just being a fucking extreme fanboy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You're past being a fanboy. Like, when you're called an X-Fag, you're past that. You're not a fanboy no more. You're a you're a motherfucking X-Fag. You know what I'm saying? Kids Move is an X-Fag. He gonna deal with it. That's all. Stop being an X-Fag and nobody won't call you that. You dig?
Wow. My bad. What's going on, fellas? My bad.
What up, bro?
Sorry for being late, man.
Kids Move, any rebuttal for
this? The bottom line is this. Technically, you shouldn't be calling nobody names. So whether it's Sony Pony or X-Fag, you shouldn't be calling nobody anything. If you want to get technical. You know what I mean? If you want to be technical, you shouldn't be calling anybody no names. So it ain't Sony Pony's okay. I can disrespect you that way, but make sure you draw the line when you shoot back. Now get the fuck out of here.
Am I the only one who thinks people that call people Sony Ponies are retarded? Like the term Sony Pony is retarded.
It absolutely
is.
Let's not get disrespectful here now.
No, but I'm happy because I just got it here. This seems interesting.
But I want to hear Kids Move.
No,
you can hear me?
Got a problem with name calling.
All right, Hardy. Somebody, you know how you sometimes go back from like PlayStation to Xbox, and you start playing Xbox and start talking about Xbox, right? I have like right here. Like, is that the same? Is it your extreme fanboy?
We have to get you get that Subway, bro.
I ain't even understand nothing you said. But we already know you can't.
Let me see if I can fix this.
You can't associate me with no type of fanboyism, so it doesn't even matter.
No, but if somebody says coins you with X nigga, right? Is it the same? Is it the same? Is it like would you like? Oh, it's a fanboy thing, so I don't care. He calls me that.
Huh? You gotta make your point again, because I didn't hear your point.
All right, hold on.
He said if somebody calls you like an ex nigga, would that be okay? Because all of a sudden it's about fanboy. Like, would you be okay if someone called you an ex nigga?
I know what he's saying.
Hold on, what you mean?
I understand where he's coming from.
He gotta make his point again.
I'm thinking he said if somebody called you a nigger, but they was like, oh,
no. He's saying just the term as a whole. Like, if somebody started calling you, oh, you an ex nigga, like you played Xbox, so you an ex nigga from now on. How would you feel about it? Would you feel offended by it? But I think honestly, that's not the case because Xbot and Sony Pony's been the term used for a long ass time. So if somebody randomly says you an ex nigga, that could be offensive.
Well, he don't have a
problem with the term
Xbot though. He got a problem with the term X-Fag.
Okay. See, let me.
Yeah, so he's saying that Hard 8 says X-Fag is okay because it's just another way of calling somebody an extreme fanboy. But he's saying, what if someone called Hard 8 an ex-nigga? Would that be okay?
Well, to be fair,
I mean, first of all, I don't. You Me personally, I try to avoid being put in a position where anybody can call me a name where it's factual. You dig? I mean, if you just pulling shit out your ass, what can I say about that? But you can't call me none of these derogatory terms for these fanboys because I don't participate in none of that shit. So, you know, you can call me what you want out of anger. That's cool, but it only hurts when that shit is true. And Kid Smooth know he an X-Fan. So, you know, that's why it bothers him so much. But it don't bother me
Honestly,
because
I
know
it's just the
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't work for you. You can't call me a Sony pony. You can't call me an Xbot. None of that shit has no merit when you say that shit to Hard 8. So, you know, you can say what you want out of anger. Ain't nothing, you know, what can I do about that? Nothing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if we was together, you wouldn't be calling me no name. You be calling me Hard 8. That'd be it. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I don't think Hard 8 really means fag in that term. I just know a lot of people get offended by that word.
We already know it doesn't mean nothing about sexual preference and all that. I explained this shit. I explained this shit 100 million times. You know what I'm saying?
But you got sometimes the way Hard 8 says shit, like he says it with so much passion. That shit sounds.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Hard 8 sometimes says it.
He don't say like, "Oh, you're an X-fag." He be like, "You're an X-fag."
He be like, "You X-fag," and just start going in. That shit sounds offensive.
Yeah, but he do that to everybody. He'll call somebody a Sony fag.
Listen,
man,
some people that take that shit
discriminate.
If you're a motherfucking, if you're an extreme fanboy, then hey, you get dealt with in that way, man. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You can't beat me if you see me, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in that position, and you won't be called that.
I'm not worried about being called anything. I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't understand why it's necessary. I was like, there's so many words that can disrespect somebody, but I don't understand why.
Why is Sony Pony necessary?
I don't know. I didn't make the word.
You use it though, but don't you use it?
I probably don't use it as much as you X-Fact though. I mean, I'm just saying. But hey, but when was the last time a pony would use it to describe someone's like sexuality though? I never seen like I don't know if I walk up to somebody like, oh, look at this pony, they're gonna get all offensive or anything like that. But if I call somebody a faggot, they might get uptight.
Yo, first of all, X-Fag ain't to describe nobody's sexuality. How many times have we said this?
It's okay, all right.
But he's saying
even if it's not X-Fag has its own definition, not faggot. Faggot is something else. Even faggot nowadays don't necessarily mean you're gay. We all know this. Like, why is people acting like they retarded? Like, they don't got no friends, they don't hang around nobody, motherfuckers don't say fag and shit like that. It don't necessarily mean you gay nowadays.
I mean,
I don't even think he means it for everybody. I just think as for himself, like, damn, like, he probably takes it a certain way. I mean, there's a lot of people. Mad people get fucking.
I mean, Kid Smooth got a point because, like, even if you mean X-Fag in the Xbot way, like, if anybody walked up on Hard 8 and called them a faggot, Hard 8 would be ready to fight.
No, listen. No, hold on, listen. It's all in what we're talking. If we're talking about consoles and somebody say X-Fag, then we know we're not talking about nobody's sexuality, dog. This is gaming. We all talking about in gaming terms. We know that X-Fag doesn't have nothing to do with anybody's sexuality.
Of course not. And I think that's why Kid Smooth mentioned the ex-nigga part, because if somebody called me that, I will be pissed. Like, if they call me that and they try to say, oh, no, but that's a term I use only when we game, you know what I'm saying? It ain't something. I'm going to still be like, yo, you better watch your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't ever call me the N-word or ex-nigga just represent somebody who plays Xbox or a fan. So that's why he used that term, because you can't just go up to anybody in the street and say that term.
Listen, nigga, I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Me? Nah, you can call me that. That's fine.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Listen, nigga. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think this new Kid Smooth is blowing it way out of proportion, talking about sexual preference and all that. We're not talking about that. In gaming, X-Fag means an extreme fag boy or fanboy or whatever. That's what X-Fag means. Somebody, y'all know who the X-Fags are. Y'all know who these extreme fag boys
all right.
are.
So, one question. You say, so now you generalize, you say extreme fanboy, so that means even a PlayStation person can be an X-Fag if I'm not.
You do have Sony fags, don't you? What the fuck? You have never heard me say Sony fags?
No, because you say extreme, and then when you're writing in Twitter, you put the X for extreme. Like,
Hold on though. But you never heard me say Sony fag?
I heard you say a whole lot of fags. That's why I question it sometimes.
Listen, man, it's all about gaming, dog.
So
I don't care about nobody's sexual
will you
preference.
use a different term, or you're gonna continue
No,
using it?
no,
Okay.
no. That's fact.
That's that. Hard 8 ain't going.
Here's the point of me bringing it.
He's been doing this for a minute. People, I mean, some people should know that how he's saying and what he means.
Here's the thing. I'm not my goal wasn't to like. My goal wasn't really like, oh, like, you know, Hard 8 needs to stop. The thing is, it was the little idiots that follow him. He creates this breed of nonsense talk, and people think they the shit because they can say stupid shit and sound dumb and think they sound cool. And I'm like, all these people are running around screaming out X-Fag. Like, I swear to God, if I seen any of these people, I would knock them in the teeth. But like, it's crazy. So when I said what I said on Twitter was like, you know what I mean? All right, the next person that says that, I'm gonna just assume they gay because they the first one trying to spot who's gay. Like, you know what I mean? And so my whole thing wasn't about
doesn't have anything to do with being gay, though.
But
I'm just saying, when you first started using terms, did you come out with a description and to tell, like, when all your followers was watching, okay, this is when you use the X-Fag, or no, they just picked it up and started using it, and they thinking it's cool, and I wanted to correct everybody, like, yo, it is not cool.
A lot of shit is picked up that's not cool. So, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just be a fucking police for everything. It's a lot of shit that goes on around this motherfucker.
There's some shit like when someone starts something on YouTube, there's a lot of sheep that watch that they just like run with it, and it gets like real annoying. Like, you know, when the Sony Pony was made, people just started running with that, and like anybody that liked PlayStation, you got called the Sony Pony. Even if you wasn't a fanboy, they just started calling everybody a pony just to be cool, just to sit at the YouTube lunch table. Oh, I'm gonna use the word Sony Pony, and I'm gonna be cool. Like that, it gets corny, it gets annoying sometimes.
Sony Pony's so catchy though. When I first heard it, but yeah, I mean, nobody called other people, but that shit's so damn catchy, like Sony Pony. That should be.
I'd be embarrassed if somebody caught me calling.
You know, that shit is. That shit is. First of all, it's retarded. It only was made. It only was made because it rhymed. They couldn't come up with something that rhymed with Sony. And what does a fucking pony has to do with a PlayStation family?
Well,
like,
it's because we have to. That's what it is.
Man, that shit make no sense.
Well,
well,
we covered that. Hard ain't gonna stop using it, so I mean,
listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I don't have nothing to do with people that use that shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you influenced it, bruh.
Hey, listen, man, don't be no fanboy. Don't be no fanboy, and you ain't got to worry about it.
All right. Well,
I don't worry about none of them fanboy terms because they don't stick. They don't fucking stick. So anybody call me a Sony, and I get called a Sony Pony all the time. Like, I just like, come on, dude, really? Really?
You a AAA? I call you a AAA coon. That's my new term for you.
Oh man.
You just be out here dancing for these AAAs while they whipping you.
This the shit that got me fucked up with this nigga BG, right?
Man, we don't know. That's gonna be the first.
Listen, man.
Listen, we gonna talk about that.
All right, yeah.
That was the pre-discussion with you and Smooth. We gonna talk about you being, being a slave to these AAA masters.
No, we gonna talk about you fucking trying to hype up indie games just because it's an indie game. This Alienation is great, even though I ain't played 10 other games that's just like it. But Alienation is amazing. Now, get out of here. But you like Alienation, but you ain't play Helldivers. You skip that. Fuck Helldivers. But now all of a sudden Alienation is a trap.
Okay.
Like, come on.
So you pray that well, let's get to these intros first.
Yeah, get to the intro.
Kev.
Hey, what up? Kev the Gamer. Glad to be back.
Smooth.
Kid Smooth the best spot. Actually, let's do my outro too because I know I'm about to get lagged out of here in a minute.
Alright.
So just wanted to clear here. I'll be on in about 40 minutes if y'all still live, but Xbox is the best box and I am the best box.
Smooth, what subway you on?
What's up? I'm not on the subway. I'm on a parkway right now.
You about to get pulled over.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull you over.
Driving while black hand on the phone?
Whoop.
You trying to get pulled over.
That's funny.
Jack Move.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Move, man. The guru of Gideon. But you can also call me your pony.
Hey, man, speed that shit the fuck up, man. God damn.
Hey, man, you gonna wait for this. Hey, nigga, you gonna wait for
long, slow ass intro.
No, you gonna wait for this.
Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
Shut up.
that was key. That was amazing.
Oh man. Heartache.
Yo, what's good? Let's get it popping.
And Ricky.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me this week, man.
All right, nigga.
So
Come on, Artie. You know what I meant, man. Come on. You gonna give me the business all show, man.
all right, so Heartache. Heartache and his issues with these AAA, his issues with indies. He's still out here denying the truth and the gospel of indies.
No, ain't no truth. It's bullshit. I'm not here to be playing indies, dog. I'm here to play big budget games. That's what I want. It's 2016. Why? Because I already did that shit, dog. Like, I already grew up playing games like fucking Shovel Knight and shit like that. That look just like it, play just like it. I did that already. I don't want to keep playing no fucking indie games, dog. I want to play AAA, big budget games.
AAA game.
AAA, that's what I want to play. I don't want to play no fucking indie games. They all damn near the same.
Did you like Outlast?
They all the same. Outlast was cool. It was cool. It was
Most of these AAA games are rinse and repeat.
It wasn't amazing.
A lot of these AAA games are the same. Are very stagnant too.
Listen, that's going to happen. That's with anything, man. You know what I mean? You're going to have the good, you're going to have the bad. That's just life. But at the same time, I don't want to play no fucking small indie games. I'm cool, man.
Okay, so
I'm good.
By the way, I officially made up that term, AAA coon. Yeah, it originated here.
I like that right there.
AAA coon. I originated that. I want my credit. Anytime
nice.
anybody uses that, I want like 5% of like any profit made. Just saying.
That's nice right there.
So
I'm good. I don't want to play
I'm just saying. I think you were
these
AAA
niggas
coon
just got
because
most of these niggas. I was playing games for most of these niggas was born. I already played this type of shit. I don't want to play that shit no more, man.
I just think you are AAA coon because even when these AAA games smack you in the face, these shits could not work out the box. These things could underperform, and you go crawling right back to your AAA master.
That's gonna happen.
For some more grub to eat.
Listen, man, that's life, dog. That's life. Some of these games gonna hit, and some of them gonna miss. All right, what the fuck?
At least these indie games seem to like hit. More. Or they deliver more, man. Like when these AAA games don't deliver on what
somebody said I got 2 indie games in my picture. You must be a retard and don't know who the fuck I am. Gotta be. I love it.
Sometimes when these AAA games just don't deliver on what they say they will, I just go and see what's on the indie game scene, and I'm like, okay, let me see what's being offered now. And a lot of the times, I'm not disappointed. I'm rarely ever disappointed, man.
Well, I think what Hardy's talking about though is all the platformers. Like, there's so many indies out here. Like, I'm looking at Warhammer Vermintide. I don't know of anything out there like Warhammer Vermintide.
Listen,
those things like Dying Light, maybe.
Either you got a game that look like Alienation with the same top-down view, twin-stick shooter or some shit like that, or you got this platformer or some 8-bit looking graphics. I did all that already, man.
Right. That's it. Check out
I want more experience. I want more experiences like Uncharted and Mafia 3 and shit like that that's on the way. Tomb Raider. I want shit like that. Those are the type of experiences I want when I'm gaming. Not no fucking Shovel Knight or shit like that. I'm good. I did that already.
I'm curious, and this is a question for all you guys about this, because I get what he's saying. Like, there's some games that I feel like they're just games that were back in the 90s that some of these indie devs are just recreating now. But do you consider like Tomb Raider when it first launched, right? Are these games considered like indie types until they became more recognized, and then now they're considered like AAAs?
Nah, for those times, those were like Tomb Raider was always like AAA for its time.
But I'm saying like its first title ever released. Do you like?
As far as what game?
Like any big title.
He's saying that certain games start off as indie titles, and then when they become.
Some of them do. Like
it ain't really got nothing to do with the term indie because Witcher 3 is an indie title, great game and shit. I just want my games to be big budget. I like games that got big budgets. You know what
I think like a balance of both is good. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I can't force myself to play some shit I don't want to play. Like, if it's a good game and it happens to be an indie game, then that's cool, but I'm not checking for them. I didn't see a game like Shovel Knight and was like, damn, man, that game looked great. I want to play that. It's like, no, I'm good. I played that already. I'm good.
Is I Am Bread at AAA? Now let me stop, man. Let me just hold.
Nobody wants to play I Am Bread, bro.
Speaking
It
of
ain't really
that,
got nothing to do. It ain't really got nothing to do with indie. It's more the budget. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much.
Independent studio budgeting.
I want big budget games. Like I said, I just named the type of games I want to play. I don't want to play no fucking, alienation and all that type of shit. I'm good, man.
Right, you want the big budget polished games.
I want big budget games that took time. I like big
GTA,
budget
Last of Us, Uncharted.
shit like that. That's the type of games I
you
like
won't
to
be
play.
waiting though. Definitely.
That's cool. I mean, I be on multiplayer. So
Destiny's very upsetting because that was a big budget title that kind of failed for me.
A lot
see,
of
when you play your games more than a week, BG, you dig? You ain't got to worry.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Alienation is great. Then next week you don't hear nothing about it. Hey, BG, what happened to Alienation?
I mean,
something else came out.
Okay, why would I be playing Alienation if it's like a 15-hour game next week?
Oh, you gonna beat it today? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a game that's good for its time. That's the thing. Like, why do you want me to be milking these games that be like 12 hours, fam? You want me to be like the Xbox dudes talking about they played like Quantum Break for 75 hours? What am I supposed to do with it?
Even with your multiplayer games,
Damn.
you be done in a week, nigga.
I mean, if there's nothing more to do, I mean, what do you want me to do? If it doesn't have enough to keep me, what can I do?
Listen, the bottom line is, you know what I mean, you're trying to find a new love for these indie games, because after you talked about Doom and Overwatch, them niggas was on your top. They on your top right now. You go to the PG comment section, oh, he likes it now. What are you going to say in the week? It's uninspiring and fucking and boring.
Oh, shit.
I mean, and there's a lot of salty people about that. Before we get into
I was disappointed about that shit. I love both those games.
Yeah, before I get into that, the I Am Bread stream is going to be after the podcast. So.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you really committing to that? Oh,
we got 1,000 likes.
God.
So here's the thing I want to say about
Why would you do that to yourself?
There is there's no reason from now on every single episode shouldn't be able to get 1,000 likes. Right? If y'all did that just to see some I Am Bread, y'all can definitely do it just to support the podcast.
That's exactly what they did. That's exactly why they did it. And it still took over 24 hours, or damn near 24 hours.
So if you're watching, just press the like button.
Oh, let me like it. I ain't even like shit.
Just press the like button. Every episode from now on should get 1,000 likes. And the reason why we make a big deal about likes is not because we get paid off of it. It just promotes the podcast and it helps it grow. That's why YouTubers want likes on their videos. It promotes their video, helps it grow. So like the video. All right?
I'm going to keep it real. All the arguments that go on in the show, everything's entertainment. Y'all need to hit this like button.
Free entertainment. Free 99. So y'all should press the like button. Of course, the podcast is on SoundCloud, Google Play, and iTunes, by the way.
It's free entertainment and niggas bitching that it's on a Sunday. Think about that.
I know, right?
Who got anything to do on a Sunday, though? Sunday ain't really like the busy day. That's like the relaxing day.
Sunday's chill day. I mean, I'd usually be watching the NBA or playing games.
I'll be playing that, that great game, Alienation, now over Doom.
Okay.
We're playing an amazing Overwatch.
Overwatch is amazing.
But so let's talk about Doom first, and the FPS genre as a whole. Because honestly, I feel like
I'm gonna go with this though. I did give you the courage to speak out on Doom because I was
no, sir.
What I said first, you copied and made.
I never saw any of your tweets about. No, I saw your tweet. No, I know what you said about Overwatch.
What happened here?
Your video title was the exact same shit Hardy tweeted out.
I never saw what Hardy. No, I never saw what Hardy tweeted. I tweeted what I said about Doom first, and then I saw what he said in reply. And then I made the video.
This nigga steal my tweet and make a title.
I definitely did, sir.
That shit was verbatim, bro.
It definitely wasn't, sir.
Shit, I don't know.
No. I said what I said about Doom first on Twitter. Then Hardy co-signed.
I'm gonna say I saw what Hardy said first. I'm just gonna keep it. I saw what he said first.
I didn't see none of Hardy's tweets about Doom. As far as I know, I was the first person to say anything negative about Doom.
Hey, them shits got timestamps, so shit.
All the rest of these shills were too afraid.
Oh shit!
I mean, people bitched about the multiplayer. Like they raped it on Steam during the beta.
Jesus.
By the way, Doom on PC multiplayer absolutely dead. There's nobody.
It's dry.
Dead.
Yeah, after the first weekend.
Dead.
Create
That's
a
what I
map.
thought.
I can't even
I
create a map.
mentioned that too in my first impressions that
That's
there
the
was
thing
no
about
depth to the
PC gamers,
multiplayer.
man. They don't play no games, dog. Like as far as like if they don't like something, they like done with
They
it.
stick to like
Yeah.
specific games, man. That shit's sad. That whole create a map shit is pointless. Ain't
The
nobody
snap
gonna
maps,
play.
snap maps are dope.
No,
if
it's
people would
dope, but
actually make
nobody
them.
plays. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of me creating a map to share out?
People want to talk about Evolve and how quick Titanfall died in a few months. Doom on PC dead in 3 weeks. What like?
God damn.
3 weeks. Shit, I can still find a match in Titanfall. I can go on PC in Titanfall like now and get a match.
Doom,
Yo,
you
that's
can
because
find
Doom
you can
is-
find the game in Team Deathmatch, and there's like 6 other modes. The other modes, you will not find a match no matter how long you wait.
Yo, you talking about casual? Doom got so much casual shit in it. It's probably worse than Uncharted. Cause Doom, you got perks where you can have unlimited ammo.
And you got that berserk mode, which is actually pretty crazy. To me.
Yeah, you got the whatever it is, the demon.
You got the one-hit gun. You got the one-hit.
The punching shit. That shit crazy.
Oh yeah, there's and there's just random weapons that you can pick up sometimes on the map. Like it's crazy. They give you some one-hit weapons to start out with, and then they sometimes spawn one-hit weapons on the fucking map. It's like just one-hit shit everywhere.
That demon room shit is a bitch. I hate it.
So it's
Yeah.
fucking.
I think that's part of the problem with Doom too is the map design and too many one-shot kills.
But
Everything is a one-shot kill.
here's what I was saying about like Doom, right? People aren't even defending the current Doom game. They're defending the legacy of Doom. Like, oh, because of what Doom was, you can't say nothing about a
They
Doom
acting like
game
Nintendo.
now.
That's bullshit. Hell no.
Because it's made by, because of what it did for the FPS genre, you can't talk bad about Doom. Like, listen, what it did for the evolution of FPS genre in the past is cool, right? And we recognize that. That don't mean now in 2016 that it's doing shit for the FPS genre, because it's not. If you took this Doom game, right, and you had named it something else, I guarantee you people would be like, this is the most generic bullshit ever. But because it got that Doom logo on it, and you can't say anything negative about Doom, people are like, oh well, it's Doom. It's made by id. You gotta respect it. Nah, that shit is it's honestly, you slap another label on that shit is generic.
It reminds me of that free-to-play game called Toxic on PC. It reminds me just like that game.
It doesn't do anything to progress the the evolution of FPS games. Like, people talk shit about Evolve and Titanfall. Titanfall and Evolve did more to push this genre than this recent Doom game. And I understand that's not what they were aiming for with Doom. They were trying to be nostalgic, and they were trying to do they were trying to work on the foundation of the SPS genre, and that's cool. But it doesn't stack up to the standards of a first-person shooter in 2016. It doesn't. It's dull. It's repetitive. It gets boring really fast.
Real fast.
Like, I was forcing myself to play through that. And people want to come up with every, when you say you don't like a game, people come up with every fucking reason to make it your fault and not the game, of course.
You mean the damage
Come
control?
on, man. I had somebody on Twitter tell me that Doom had better first-person shooter mechanics than Battlefield. I was like, huh? What? I was like, what?
Wow.
You can look at the tweet. I'm like, fam,
Hell no.
This shit the guns don't even have recoil. There's not even bullet drop. How is this a better mechanically first-person shooter? That doesn't even make sense. There's no fucking recoil.
To be fair, the only thing I will say is that was I had a better time playing a Doom story first-person shooter than any other first-person shooter game so far. But
How? What's the story about?
Like,
it's amazing?
No, not that it's amazing. It was more fun to play, like, versus like games like Call of Duty or Battlefield. When I play the campaign, I just don't care about, like, I guess, a war shooter story, like, to be honest. But when I play Doom, I just like the blood and goriness. That's what really kept me.
You don't even reload on Doom. Like, you don't even fucking reload your gun.
It was just really the blood and goriness that just really I had fun with. That's really it in the story.
Like,
there's
there's not even shooter. In Doom, there's not even damage based on, how damage in other games, the bullet damage is reduced based on how far you shoot. You can hit a motherfucker with a pistol like 50 yards away, and it still impacts the same way. Like, How are you telling me this is a better first-person shooter mechanically? It doesn't make sense, man.
No, it's just a mindless shooter. I mean,
So-
it's cool. I guess that's okay.
Look,
But
Doom-
motherfuckers act like this shit the second coming of FPS.
Yo,
No, they need to
Doom would
stop
be
it.
good. Doom is an amazing first-person shooter if you haven't played a first-person shooter in a long fucking time. But if you played any recent or a lot of the recent first-person shooters, this shit is boring and nothing new and generic as fuck.
Whoa.
I enjoyed it. I don't know, I had a blast with it. That's me. I didn't care as much for the multiplayer. Multiplayer was cool for like a weekend, but I like the campaign.
And like I said, it has a lot to do with the fact that I played so many first-person shooters last generation. So
I'm mad you said somebody said Battlefield was that this game was better than Battlefield first-person mechanics, first-person shooter.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have better first-person mechanics than
What?
Battlefield. That's crazy talk. Battlefield is probably the most polished shooter out there right now.
like I said, it's not even like
That's shocking. Wow.
for what it is, which is what they accomplished what they aimed for in Doom. We know what they were aiming for, but the point is, people not getting for 2016 standards, it's just not that great.
It felt like a free to play on Steam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, that game toxic. Felt like that game. $60 though? Oh my god.
Man.
60.
Yeah,
What?
whoever paid 60 on that Doom, god damn, you pissed off, ain't you?
Kingwin got it for I bought that shit for like 28 on Kingwin.
Yeah, I paid like 33 on G2A.
You still saved. Fuck it.
Definitely not worth 60. And Overwatch. I would definitely still play Overwatch over Doom. Doom was putting me to sleep. Overwatch is just I'm still confused about this game. I really think because it's Blizzard on the logo, man, on the label. I really think it's because Blizzard that it gets the praise it does. Because I feel like if this was some free-to-play game made by some other studio, we wouldn't be getting this praise.
Well, I mean, people love Team Fortress, and it's the same premise. And Team Fortress is one of the most played games on Steam. I don't know. I don't generally like a lot of Blizzard games. I like Diablo. That's about it, and I like Overwatch. For me, I like because it's different and it encourages teamwork. Like, if you don't play with your team, you might get a lot of kills, but you're going to lose. Period.
Somebody said only people with no friends say Overwatch is trash.
you hear people. Yo, listen. If you gotta make all these stipulations for a game, that's a fucking problem. Oh, to enjoy Overwatch, you gotta play on a Sunday night when the moon is out. The fuck you mean?
BG, are you playing this game with friends, sir?
I did. I tried it out with friends.
Oh.
It didn't make no difference to me.
Oh, okay.
Where you going for KDR, where people actually playing the objective, trying to help each other?
Nah, people were
with
playing the
everybody
objective,
going off
like,
doing
what's
their
that
own
shit?
shit?
Like, what's that mode where you gotta, move the objective along?
Move the payload.
road?
The one like it's kind of like plays like Dirty Bomb did.
Yeah, I played that a bunch of times.
Yeah, I forget what that mode's called. Yeah,
You know what the problem is?
The hill mode, I really like.
Hey, they do be coming up with a whole bunch of shit to make you like a game.
To enjoy Overwatch, you gotta play with friends on a Saturday night. You gotta wait till the moon is out. It's gotta be 90 degrees, above your head. Like, the fuck?
If you don't check the options before you start the game, then you're probably not gonna like it.
Making all these bullshit stipulations. Like, listen, it's not enjoyable. It doesn't matter what I did. Oh, you didn't play with this character. Listen, I play with different characters. Okay, well, you got to move to a different location and play it. Like, what?
Yeah, people come up with some bullshit. Like,
reaching.
reason why you can't like a game. Like, people tell me I'm crazy because I do not like Skyrim.
Yeah, it's
Love
Battlefield
RPGs,
1.
never like Skyrim.
Definitely need to hurry up.
What needs to hurry up?
Battlefield 1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. You ain't lying about that. I think the problem with Overwatch is that some people they don't like playing a certain role. Because remember, some of these characters you need to play a certain role to really push on the objective, and people just like being that guy who's out there running gunning.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can't do that in Overwatch. You'll get destroyed. You can't go out kill horror in that game.
And so many people, were afraid to say something about Overwatch. Like, it's what I be talking about. People, like, just a lot of people are sheep. They be afraid to say something about a game just because it's popular, right? Because they want to fit in and be at the YouTube lunch table. Like, I don't care how many of y'all, to tell me I'm crazy for saying like some Naughty Dog games are overrated and y'all enjoy every fucking second. Listen, I'm gonna say 1 or 2 of those chapters was boring. I don't give a fuck. That's the difference between me and y'all. Y'all afraid to like get on the game because it's popular. I don't care how fucking popular that shit is.
People just get their feelings hurt, or they just fanboys. Like, I remember I made a video right before Bloodborne came out and said Bloodborne looks like Dark Souls DLC. That video, people still come to the comment section cursing me out. But even after I played it, it feels like Dark Souls DLC. I don't really care for Bloodborne. Love Dark Souls. Can't get into Bloodborne.
Some people get too fucking sad. People get hurt as fuck, and then they start.
I didn't even think though that Bloodborne don't feel like Dark Souls though, in my opinion.
I mean, in the pacing and the speed.
Well, it's people that like
yeah.
it's like vice versa. If you like one of them, you tend not to like the other one. I noticed that.
Apparently, Solid Ref's trying to get in here.
Really?
I was trying to keep it memo.
He probably won't talk about that game. That's what it is.
He told me he had to work though, because I asked him if he wanted to get in.
I'm looking at the tweet right now. It said, "BG, give me a link. Let me in that bitch real quick." I called in late.
Oh, he want to talk about Doom.
He gonna tell you Doom is the greatest FPS ever. I believe that's
he want to talk
what
about Doom.
All right, I sent him one. He probably got a break from work or something. He told me he had work today.
Yeah, he want to fucking break real quick. I want to talk about Doom. It's great.
Listen, he's gonna be able to listen, sir. Doom is a biblical game sent from the gaming gods.
You must get to kill a woman or something at the end.
Nope. Well, it was like Crane from the Ninja Turtles.
I was really hoping the multiplayer would be live on PC, man. Because when you play with a squad of people, I don't care how cheesy shit get. I just have fun playing with a squad.
It's too much cheese. It's way too much cheese. That shit wasn't going to last.
Unlimited ammo, one-hit kill weapons, turn into a demon.
I don't even mind the unlimited ammo part. Like, you can't reload, but you will run out of ammo.
But no, they got unlimited ammo where you don't run out of ammo.
Yeah, you don't reload. You have to pick it up off the ground. I ran out of ammo. I ran out of ammo in that multiplayer lots of times.
No, you can, but they got a perk where you got unlimited ammo. You don't have to reload or pick it up.
It didn't even make that multiplayer from what I hear. Like, they outsourced that to some other studio.
Oh, yeah, they did.
What up, Rev?
Probably.
He probably fixing his phone or something.
Shout out to dude in the comment section trashing on that Ninja Turtles game. That shit broke my heart.
Oh, that Ninja Turtles game.
And I still
it looked garbage from day one.
Bro,
I fuck with Ninja Turtles, so maybe
you still don't want to play. You want that easy platinum. Fuck out.
No, I want to play the game. I actually did play the game.
Who want to play it when it's trash? And everybody knows.
I played it already. It was alright.
I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be trash. I don't think it's trash. I just thought
it looked trash.
The story. Platinum Games developed it. I mean,
Platinum Games are overrated. And shout out to Kamiya for tweeting me that slick shit he said. But fuck you. And the game is just trash, man. Platinum Games is trash.
Facts. I mean, yeah, Platinum Games is trash.
Fuck them niggas.
Their story was definitely.
Didn't you fuck with the Transformers game though?
Yeah, Devastation wasn't terrible,
but I heard the game had a lot of added shit that, like, they had like unneeded skill trees and all this other dumb shit. Like,
why you need a skill tree in Transformers?
I don't know. And I heard it didn't really add shit to the game. It was just pointless. So I don't know.
Yo, can I be heard?
Yeah, what's up?
You heard.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's this bullshit I'm hearing about Doom going on in here?
That shit is boring.
Tell me from a frag head point of view. How you feel about it?
Somebody said you a frag head, BG.
Did I hear the words generic or the word generic come out of your mouth?
Oh, you got the clean mic on, man.
Shit, I know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
You said
generic is the word
right?
I use, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Did you say generic?
Yes, that's what I used.
Okay, how? Explain how it's generic.
Well, because it doesn't do anything extra from any other typical first-person shooter, which is aim at a target, shoot, move to the next area, find the key for the door, shoot the targets in there, and then go to the next level.
Okay, check this out. Doom, in my opinion, did everything different. Because check it out. When I play all these first-person shooters, they're all based around the same concept. Hiding behind cover, pointing out, shooting, hiding behind more cover, taking your time, watching some bullshit cutscene. Doom takes all those rails out, takes them all out, tells you go balls to the wall, go as fast as you can, and blast as many motherfuckers as you can, as quickly as you can. And that shit was fun from beginning to end, in my opinion. It was gory. The graphics were top notch. You got to kill motherfuckers like nasty to get more ammo, more health. You're constantly on the move. It's constantly pushing you. You got to know when to use your power-ups. I don't understand how you can say it's generic. No, don't get me wrong. I ain't pissed off or nothing like that, but it's crazy that you guys would say it was boring when you play other first-person shooters, which, in my opinion, are way more boring.
Uh-oh.
In my defense, I'm the only one here who said I enjoyed the game.
I said the gameplay was definitely fun, but the story for me was a little you know? Just a story alone, but I actually enjoyed the gameplay.
My beef is the multiplayer. The multiplayer was too cheese.
Multiplayer is garbage. I give you that.
At this point in my gaming life, I require more from a first-person
That story was dead as fuck.
But you play Alienation, bro. How is it different than any other twin-stick shooter out there?
Alienation is garbage.
But but here's the thing, right? It's a twin-stick shooter, and for one thing, I even though I played, back in the day, played more twin-stick shooters, it still does more than the twin-stick shooters I played then. Doom isn't doing more than the first-person shooters I played last generation or even generations before. It isn't doing more. It's doing actually sometimes less.
Whoa.
Less? You said Evolve pushed
it
the
did.
first-person
Evolve was
shooters.
fucking did.
Evolve did nothing. What did Evolve do?
Evolve. See, here's the thing. Evolve, people can say all they want about Evolve, but Evolve introduced a new concept that wasn't explored that much in the first-person shooter genre. What is Doom explored in this recent Doom game? What did they explore that wasn't been shown in a previous FPS?
But Evolve was a running simulator.
Well, but no, the concept of Evolve was the hunt.
Yeah, BG, the concept of Evolve was definitely good, or could have been dope, but I don't think they executed.
No, here's the thing. It wasn't executed well. That's why I stopped playing it, because it did turn out into a running simulator. But it did more for the first-person shooter genre in terms of thinking outside the box and using different concepts than all these other first-person shooters that are literally just move and shoot to the next area. Even Titanfall introduced, it wasn't brand new with the whole running on the wall things and using jetpacks, but it explored a new concept. It was trying to push first-person shooters past what they are typically like. It's pushing it. It's pushing new ideas that first-person shooters can't just be the typical of what they used to be. So those games are doing more for the genre than Doom is.
Do you think maybe Doom did that to not scare away the typical first-person shooter fan? It's like the people in Overwatch. I've seriously seen people cry in Overwatch because, I can't go out and get 40 kills a game and win the game.
Doom wanted to be tradition, and I know that. All I'm saying is that tradition to me didn't turn out to be fun. They wanted to go back to the quintessentials of a first-person shooter, the basics. But the basics in 2016 ain't enough. It's not fun in 2016.
I disagree. I think that was much needed. Because every first-person shooter that comes out is damn near the same. Everything feels the same, just with better graphics. What did you play Doom on? Did you play it on PC?
Yeah.
Did you use a keyboard and mouse?
I use both.
Okay. There is a video on the NVIDIA channel. Matter of fact, I'll link it in this description. There is a guy playing. And this motherfucker, I don't know who he is, but he's godlike when he plays this game. And I've been trying to duplicate this gameplay, and bear in mind, I've been failing at every goddamn point. This is how this game looks like it was made to be played. Now, I start playing with a controller, and you're right, it's boring. But with Doom, it's actually kind of like training me to use my keyboard and mouse more efficiently, faster. It's just, I don't know, man, I feel like it's making me better. And the faster the game plays, the faster I get at it, the better I feel, and the more fun the game is. Let me post that link.
I'm sure it's I think
we've seen that shit. You've seen that shit, BG, with the 1080 graphics card.
And the Doom going crazy, the guy going crazy.
Yeah, he was real good. Shit still was whack. He was real good.
See, I think Doom is a great training game. If you're not familiar with mouse and keyboard, I think it's a great game for that. But it's just not doing it for me. FPS games that like BioShock just always comes to my mind. When it comes to a first-person shooter game that does more for me, I just always think of BioShock. Like I enjoyed Wolfenstein. I still enjoyed BioShock more than Wolfenstein. I enjoyed Titanfall. I would still say I enjoyed BioShock more than Titanfall because it did more. It was more. It had more dimensions than just your typical aim issue as far as like not only the story. And in first-person shooters, I can do like the story isn't the most important thing, but all the gameplay mechanics they combined and the level design in BioShock, like any of the BioShocks, it just diversified the gameplay enough. Like
BioShock Infinite limited you to 2 guns, which I think was a huge fuck up because you already got a highly unrealistic game. So why are you going to make the amount of guns you carry realistic? I think they completely fucked up Infinite that way. That's why I could never finish it.
I forgot about that.
I didn't mind that. Someone brought up Crisis.
Every gun in your arsenal, and they throw all these different enemies at you that take different types of guns. So you're constantly switching, constantly moving. Oh my God, I can't believe you would think it was generic. There was a story. Hard 8, how was there not a story?
Yeah, that story was lame.
How was it lame?
It was trash. Like, it wasn't nothing that was engaging. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a interesting story at all. It was just pretty straightforward.
It empowers you. It empowers the player. It says, here, you are the god. Now go out and wreak havoc amongst hell. And then yes, it's not an in-depth story, but you can put it together basically on your own. You know what I mean?
I mean, they tell you word for word. He is the Doomslayer. Like
I got bored. I just got bored extremely fast. After about 200 glory kills, I was like, all right, this shit is it's not holding my attention.
That's crazy.
I thought the game. No, I thought the game was real fun.
I had a smile on my face the whole goddamn game. I was like, finally, someone gets it.
I get it. It's different strokes though. Like everybody loves BioShock. That's another IP. I liked Infinite. Didn't like the first 2.
I was trying out all weapons in that game. That's why I was having fun. I didn't just stick to one. Not saying anybody here was. I'm just saying like that's why I was having fun. I did all the different animations they have for meleeing and really just destroying the enemies. I just really couldn't even. And this was a first-person shooter almost like connect with the story. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to go out there and just destroy everything. That shit was fun.
And I've watched gameplay on Doom from other people where they're using a controller, and yes, it looks boring to watch. I'm like, oh my God, they suck. I feel like that game was made for a keyboard and mouse. When I play with a keyboard and mouse, it's a completely different feel. That controller, it's like I'm moving through fucking quicksand, and you got to be able to turn on a dime, man.
Oh man, I mean, the other thing we have to factor.
All shooters are designed for keyboard and mouse.
The other thing we have to factor into it, that does play a part, and it's not Rev's fault, but he started gaming last generation. The rest of us, we've been playing some of these first-person shooters from
Nobody cares.
the 90s. So
Nobody cares.
But you started last generation?
Hold on, how the fuck did Bond join and he's at the river or some shit?
He on his phone.
There we go.
Oh my God, he's just coming to brag.
Yo, ain't you at the creek or some shit? Like, what's
what you doing?
But I got CryEdge and see.
Late 90s, he look like he in right now.
Yo, this nigga really showed up to show us that he's out.
He at Dawson's Creek right now, bro. Leave that man alone.
Hey, look at this social reject. Look at me, people. I'm walking in the woods.
Better be careful, Blake Lebowski get you, bro.
Oh.
All that shit talking, look what happened to you.
Oh, boy, you just won, bro? Oh, shit.
Yo, first of all, you on a flip phone. That shit not gonna work right now.
Oh, man.
Hey, that shit. Hey, Bond, your video is at like 2 frames per second right
That's
now.
That's just like 140p, bro.
Probably
crazy.
You might as well turn off. Why do you have that camera on?
So what are you guys talking about today?
Look at him holding the camera mad high with the house in the back. Out of here.
I mean, I had to keep on thinking if this is going.
Picked the perfect position with the house in the back.
Yo, this nigga is fraud.
No, that's all green screen. That's not. No, that's real. That's all green screen.
Hey,
Anyway,
Bond, tell
we
these
talk
people
about
how
Doom.
good Doom is.
And Bond hasn't played it yet, have you?
Yeah, he played.
He played it.
Oh, so what do you think about Doom?
They're down by whatever. That's how they would call it.
Yo,
think
he's.
about Doom,
I
Bond?
don't think Bond trying to talk about games.
Yeah, he trying to talk about the river.
He trying to show us the river and the fucking. He at Crystal Lake right now.
We can't hear nothing you saying. Get your headphones.
Yo, he's like those guys that are about to do a
Yo,
Warzone
go and
video.
borrow one of your friends' phones that got like 4 gigs of RAM.
Hey, get it.
I don't know where all these phones that he's always talking about posing with.
And the Wii U's stronger than his phone. That's fucked up.
God.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Wii U does outperform your phone, Bond. You gonna go dive in the lake now.
That's the only thing that you got.
You gotta go get
Some
that
shit
power
like
feed.
Listen, I'm not about to promote this man's fraud. And
He ain't even got one female next to him.
Oh, shit. Well, he had all dudes with him? Chill.
This nigga came to show us he at the lake. Hey, Bond, you don't get out of here.
This man set the chair down with the perfect view of the house behind him talking. Man,
He tried to show he got a lot.
Shit, that's crazy, bro.
That boy, man.
but, yo,
Somebody must have said he had. Somebody must have said he in the attic on Twitter, so he had to come in here and show. But he's not.
God,
yeah,
man.
and I actually bought when I seen what Rev said about it, I was like, okay, I feel safe with this purchase. I'm gonna get this. Nah, I got I think it was 3 levels in where I began to feel fatigued. Then I forced myself to play 2 more levels, and I was like, what am I doing, man? Like that game was getting me so fucking like. I ain't gonna lie. I started to feel like it was watching paint dry. I would be blasted.
Oh my god.
I blasted through like 50 demons and I felt nothing. I was like, okay.
I mean, after a while, I got tired of pulling out eyeballs or whatever the fuck I was pulling out, and then killing the room, and then moving on and doing the same shit over again. It was boring, completely boring.
Had to hit that uninstall button, man.
Man, it felt like Gears of War on crack to me. Like I love the gore kills in Gears of
Oh,
War.
Dr.
too.
Trey streaming right now? God damn it. I need my
Wait, he actually plays games?
Man, listen.
I ain't seen no gameplay on
After,
this channel.
after yesterday, bro.
Ever.
DJ, you see him playing Uncharted on Crushing?
Oh yes, I did.
My
So.
Oh,
God.
Is he decent at it?
God.
Dog, he was stuck on
man.
chapters, what was that, 6?
Yo,
7.
he failed the nun part 5 times.
Okay, in fairness, I still haven't beat Uncharted. So
Oh,
I don't
in the beginning, when you got to sneak around a nun, he failed that part 5 times.
I didn't even know you could get
Oh,
caught
shit.
on that part. I was like, what the fuck?
You mean
My
the part where he's meeting his brother when he's showing the motorcycle?
Yeah. He failed that part 5 times.
All you gotta do is wait till the nun turns around.
No, I didn't even know she could actually see you on that part. I thought that was just like some...
Same here.
Nigga, he was in the ballroom. The nigga went into the coat room. I'm like, I didn't even know you could go over there, bro. Like,
I'm
what
like-
the...
Yeah, I knew you could
But
do that.
See,
yo,
this is why you don't stream certain games. If you don't stream a game you ain't good at.
Yo, he got to be one of the worst players I ever seen.
this is why you should actually game and play games so you could be good at it. That's what it is.
I've never seen nobody that bad at a game, dog.
Good
Yo,
job.
What about that dude at Polygon?
They might be on the same level. They might be on the same goddamn level.
Oh God.
Man.
Yo, what I was gonna say. One thing I want to address about people making excuses about why you don't like a game. What I don't like is when people say dumb shit like
You're not good at it. That's the number one.
or you bought it, or you're just hating on it. You're making this video just to make money off of it. This shit. Let me tell you why this shit makes no sense. So I buy
Make no
Doom
money
for
crazy
$40, right? And I make one video like bashing it. Let's say I did do it for views and money. You think I'm gonna recoup $40 from making one bad video about Doom? How the fuck does that make sense? I lost at least $30 on Doom. Even if I made $10 from that video, I lost at least $30 from Doom. So how am I making that? It would be more cost efficient for me to actually like the game. Is what a lot of y'all don't realize.
Yo, it's first
I
of
think
all.
these people think you make a lot more than you do on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they think like 5,000 views is probably like $30 or something. No, it's not.
Listen, first of all, everybody does YouTube videos for views. I mean, why else are you doing it? Who makes a video in hopes that nobody watches?
Yeah, but they're saying people are making it seem like I was hating on it for the sole reason of getting some money from it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why am I gonna spend time, make a video, and just hate on it for that reason? Why would I lie about liking a game just for views? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, because they see
People
other,
do it. People
yeah,
do it. That's because people do it.
I thought people lied about playing, not liking them.
Yeah,
people do it all the time.
People
though.
will put up a front at liking the game if it's profitable. Like
You know what
Call
it
of
is?
Duty.
They used to watching these other dudes on YouTube that say they beat Uncharted and do a review of it, and they ain't got none of the trophies for beating the game. So they expect you to do the same shit. That's all it is.
Pretty much.
You know, what drives me crazy about the views, you know, I care about views. Like Hard 8 says, everybody cares about views. What gets me is the lames on YouTube that make these videos and just blast my views out the water. And I've been on YouTube 20 times longer than them. It's like I got 30,000 subs, right? And I average about 4,000 views. To me, that's pathetic. That tells you that most of the people sub to me don't even watch my shit. So it's like, why they even sub? So if I get like 2,000 views in like a week, I'll delete the fucking video. Because to me, that's embarrassing.
Damn,
I even
really?
keep the shit up.
Well, now, you know what? I felt the same way. I won't delete a video, but I was talking to BG about this because I was telling BG, because BG was cool with just getting 1,000 views. And I'm like, yo, you got 80,000 subs, dog. That's fucking terrible. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
that video's got to go.
I won't delete it, but I won't be happy with that shit. Like,
I don't care. Yeah, I legit don't care. It doesn't bother me.
I mean, it's gonna be there forever. Hopefully, the fucking views increase over time. You know, fuck it.
How does it not bother you?
Because, yeah.
Well, to be fair,
like
Silent,
that.
it depends.
I mean-
A lot of people upload certain things, and like, say for example, say Hardy was had a walkthrough channel, right? And in years, everybody was fucking with him because of a walkthrough. And then all of a sudden, he kind of switched over to something totally different. Sometimes people just be like, nah.
Yeah, niggas stop watching.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. So I mean, I think the amount of subs you have and the views you get is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good.
The reason it doesn't bother me is because, yeah, if you compare it to how many like subscribers we have, it like none of us really, you know, get what we should, and you know it's because of dead subs. But I look at it as, listen, regardless of how many subscribers you have, for one reason or another, you actually convinced, for whatever reason, 1,000 people to watch something you put out. Like, imagine seeing 1,000 people in front of you, and you can get them to listen to what you're saying.
It is true.
That like that's how I think about it. Like, listen, regardless if it's out of 87,000, you have the power that 1,000 people want to listen to you. Imagine you're actually physically out there and you have 1,000 people listen to what you're saying. That's a big fucking deal. There's a lot of people that, regardless of what they doing, can't get 100 people.
Bro, nobody on my
listening to what
job
they
list is to me.
listen,
There's
that's
only
a lot.
5 people.
I mean, that is a lot. You know, even
That's
having
a lot of
5,000 people, like 5,000 people listening to you is a lot.
That's a big deal. Like, that means you have charisma or something, that you have some type of talent to get people to listen to you. Whether it's
Bruh,
even
I was
500 is a lot of
people
people to get to
videos.
listen to you.
Yeah, that was fact. Solid about a
Everybody
re-upload
get
video.
dead
That was
subs
great.
too. Like, people don't understand that dead subs is inevitable. Like, it's going to happen to you. Everybody, even fucking PewDiePie got dead subs.
Of course. You don't see him getting 43 million views a video. No.
Yeah, nobody got
Okay,
They don't
Let's
even,
take Hard Eight's favorite person.
do we even get half of that of video?
Take
I think
Hard
if you
Eight's
go
favorite
back-
guy on YouTube, Review Tech USA.
Mm.
What? How many views does this guy get a video? 50, 60,
get a
70,
decent amount.
100,000 views? Now, what is he doing?
You know why though? He doesn't have his own opinions on shit. That's
If
why.
he gives his opinion, why does he get so many views? Then I'll make a video and I get 3,000 views.
That's because Rich say shit people want to hear. Like, he'll say, oh, this is Rich from ViewTech. Doing drugs is bad. Thanks for watching. Niggas gonna watch that. But if you know have your unique opinion on some shit, they ain't gonna tune in.
Yo, hey Rev, for real, you might as well just stop trying to even figure it out, because a lot of this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, Rev, yeah,
doesn't, bro.
whatsoever,
Doing
dog.
good, man.
I've
They
been
say
doing
we're
it how
supposed to
long
get
now?
10%. They say
We in the gaming community, right? We all play games. We show that we play games, but yet you got motherfuckers that don't play games get more views than all of us.
Yep.
Don't even play fucking games. But
Mm-hmm.
yo, you'll just never figure it out, man. It's just weird like that.
Damn, I could name a few, but I'm not because of the sake of the podcast. But you know what? You're right, man. Fuck.
I mean, just thinking back to
I'm-
Review Tech. Just thinking back to Review Tech. They don't play no fucking games, man. What he beating and reviewing? Nothing. But still, in the game community, he's very popular. You know what I'm saying? Very fucking popular. But, you know, Hey,
But
man,
he's more news-like, right? He's news-like.
Yeah, he's more of a news guy, I think.
If he was to come out and start doing like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do gameplays and start making videos dedicated to only being about that game,
Nah, it'd be.
then I'll be like, chill.
Angry Joe, he got snap on aim on fucking Uncharted. Why would anybody want to listen to his review? But shit probably got close to 1 million. Yeah, he was playing with snap on aim.
Yeah, that's what.
The game got too hard for him, so he turned on snap on aim.
Well, damn.
And that was one of the topics. So I of course made the video about it, and some people were, even though I clearly explained in the video what's the point, some people were like, okay, he's using snap on aim. Snap on aim. What's your point? The point is you can't review a game when you let the game play for you. Simple. You cannot review a game when you're not playing part of the game.
The level of assistance is
apparently people review games without touching them. Like, the game don't even enter their console.
Of course, which is an issue.
So that shit don't even enter your console though.
So people that are like, oh well, he used snap on aim. What's the big deal? So if I played a driving game and I enabled snap on drive, could I review that fucking game? Would that make any fucking sense?
Not completely. That's just like people playing games on easy and saying the game is too easy. Like, nigga, you playing on easy. Like, you got to play it on a harder difficulty to get a different experience. Like,
right, like the only reason to play the game on easy is if you're just interested in the story.
He was using snap on aim from the start. But that's I heard he wasn't using it from the start. I heard he said himself he turned it on towards the end of the game.
Yeah, he said he turned it on after a while in the later part of the game.
Yeah, after the game got harder. On moderate,
which is even worse. So you mean, which even says something worse about you, that you get further in the game and you pretty much buckle and like, oh shit, I got to turn on snap on aim. I think it actually would have been better if you just had it on from the beginning.
From the beginning would have been better.
I tried to check his trophies, but of course they're private. So
yeah,
really? Wow.
Yeah, of course.
Why do people what's going on with
that
shit?
They frauds, man.
Yo, you can check my shit. I ain't even that popping with the trophy. I don't give a fuck though. Like, why do people got to private they shit for? What's up? People false claiming?
I thought at first you guys were being petty. I seen your last podcast. I'm like, fair, but then when you made that video, BG, and you explained it, and people say, why care? And in one point they're right, but where you're right is the fact that he's reviewing the game and he's got such a big sub base. If somebody's playing just to have fun and they're not on YouTube, who does give a shit?
Yeah.
What business is it of ours?
It's about credibility.
That's like, hold on. See, that's the...
People are here complaining about, are saying, man, I only get 1,000 views. I'm like, shit, I wish I got 1,000 views. I don't even have 1,000 subs, let alone views.
That's the thing that happened with Review Tech with Dying Light. He clowned the game for the controls because he didn't know how to climb up on a ledge. And it's like, yo, there's nothing.
No problem with that. I was like, man, what are you talking about, bro?
Yo, there's nothing wrong with the fucking controls. You just don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
But you're telling all these hundreds of thousands of people that the controls are bad.
And that's the problem, right? Now,
you play it on PC,
now 100,000 people think something's wrong with Dying Light when there's really not. And that's the same thing
with spreading misinformation, man.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with Angry Joe. Now, even though it may have been, whether positive or good, it doesn't matter. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So if something might have been wrong with Uncharted 4, like aiming-wise, but he didn't fucking know because he got snap on aim, now you just misinformed hundreds of thousands of people, and that's the problem.
Look,
Uncharted hard was pretty damn easy. How the hell are you using snap on aim on moderate?
That's no different. Him doing that is no different from somebody not playing the game at all and reviewing. You still giving out false information to hundreds and thousands of fucking people. It's unacceptable.
I think y'all can agree with me where I say this, but I think when you do reviews for a video game personally, and you need to be at the highest level. Like, it needs to be the hardest level for me because
I can agree with that.
Allow them to speak on the experience, because there's some games where, like Quantum Break, the AI's ass on normal. I don't even know who played that shit.
Well, on normal is with the devs and how the devs continue to play the game.
You know what's crazy though?
Play the game.
A lot of reviewers, they tend to play games on easy because they quote unquote so busy and they can't spend.
That's bullshit to me.
Like, get out of here.
I mean, I don't see the big deal with it. To me, normal should be like kind of the standard gamer.
Yeah, normal, yeah.
No, I'm talking about reviewers.
Normal is the way that the devs intended for you to play the game. That's normal.
Right, on normal.
Yeah, right.
So, but
I
depends on you as a gamer because I
should be playing on easy
for the first few years, and then now as I've developed as a gamer, God, that sounds gay. But I play shit on hard. You know what I mean?
But it's like the point I made in my video. You got like like solid. Rev beat Uncharted on what is it? Survivor? Oh, not Uncharted. Last of Us on Survivor before me.
Grounded. Yeah, I beat it on
Grounded before me, and I thought like Grounded was, like hard. I was gonna go for it, but I just never got around to it before him. So if I'm like, if Rev can beat that shit on Grounded, and he started gaming last generation, what fucking excuse does Angry Joe have when he's been gaming his whole life and
who's claimed
and playing games for a living? What excuse does he have to play games on normal with snap-on aim?
But at this point, we just got to realize that some of these dudes, they like games, they enjoy to talk about them, they just not good at games.
But that's the same thing with critics. A lot of these game critics don't even really play fucking games.
Yeah, exactly. Just not good.
That's why, like, I don't focus on none of their bullshit like that. Like I said, when I watch reviews of first impressions, I tune into y'all channels first before I even go.
Nah, it ain't even. Listen.
To that shit.
You don't even have to be really, really good, man. Some of these people be looking like they never played a game before.
Yeah, you seen that Polygon dude with the Doom gameplay?
Yep.
Trash, bro. What kind of shit is that? Why you even hired a man like that? Come on, dog. That's that
because
bullshit.
they hire writers, they don't hire gamers.
Yeah,
and
right. They hired.
And look at this community. Half the community struggled to finish high school.
No,
You're
you know
not
what's
hire them to
crazy?
write for their multi-billion-dollar
They
company.
hire people that's good at writing and getting their point across.
Wait, you know what's crazy?
Exactly.
Dog, people on the IGN video mad at me right now because I got on the dude that hosts a PlayStation podcast that's never played Uncharted.
Uncharted, yeah, that's what I said. That
What?
They was like,
How do you host it?
No, you know what's crazy? They was like, he's a grown man. He has responsibilities. He shouldn't have to play every Sony franchise. I'm like, nigga,
that is fucking crazy.
At least like God of
Play
War, like
games.
Crash
Like, what the
Bandicoot or
fuck?
something.
Bruh.
A lot of them.
I mean,
a
but this
lot
just
of them chalk it up
this
to.
week.
Yeah, a lot of them chalk it up to, I'm busy because of, what I got going on. I don't know. Like, I feel like as your editor or your boss, I would feel like, listen, if you're going to be on this podcast and you're going to be in charge of this section of gaming, there's certain games you're going to have to go home and play. Like, listen, here's a copy. Go home and beat the shit right now. This is something you got to know.
Shit, I figured you have access to the games for free. And
They
plus,
do.
I mean,
They
They do.
that's the thing.
Developers send them the games.
Like,
Listen,
I don't think you can. You can't. I don't think you could be on the Xbox podcast and never play Gears. Or Halo. That shit would be crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Exactly.
if you're like a host or someone major or play a big role in a podcast where you cover Sony only or even Nintendo only, you better have your resume up there with these games. With their first party exclusive. I don't want to hear you talk about third parties unless they're exclusive for Sony or Microsoft. That shit don't make no
Like,
sense.
how you ain't got time and that's literally your fucking job is to sit down and play this goddamn
They
game.
pay you $40 an hour or 40 hours a week to play these damn games.
Exactly.
I doubt these reviewers like Ryan McCaffrey. I doubt they even play the games. Period.
Oh.
Somebody probably just reviews
I
it for
think
them.
Ryan
They
I
write the
fucking,
notes,
I fucking hate
narrate it.
Ryan McCaffrey.
and they narrate it.
Now, some of the reviews, they do that, because if you look at the bottom, it'll say, oh, review written by such and such, and then they'll just be reading what they said.
No, because when the Uncharted reviews came out, right, everybody was using the same stock gameplay and shit.
No, Sony sent them that. They told them to do that.
They had to do that.
Yeah, they was telling them to do that because they had spoilers. They ain't want, because IGN fucking ruined Uncharted 3, so I was like, they was like,
Oh yeah. When you get review copies, before the game comes out, they say you can only upload certain parts. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why everybody.
That's fucking crazy to me.
They ain't want nobody spoiling the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
They don't do that with every game, though. They do it with, like, some of them.
That's crazy. You fuck up so many opportunities for people to try out these new games when you don't even play these games and you give out like these false reviews. Man, fuck that shit.
We never mentioned DSP getting caught jerking off on camera.
Bro, I just told somebody about that shit yesterday. That shit was hilarious.
Y'all seen that, right? Everybody seen that, right?
Yeah, he started.
Yeah, I saw it. That shit was ridiculous. We did a whole story on Pixcrafters a few weeks back.
His
What is
face.
DSP?
DSP is a live streamer. He's a live streamer on YouTube. He had his camera on, quote unquote, by mistake. This was right about the time The Division came out, and was beating his dick, and looked up. Oh, my camera's on. And I was.
I thought his wife was in the other room. What are you doing, jerking off? You got a wife in
His
there.
eyes was rolling in the back of his head. He was twirling his head. I'm like, God damn.
Yo, that was the quickest too, yo. That was the gay man. That was gay as fuck, bro.
And he tried to play it off so hard.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, he should have just said, "Hey, I fucked up."
I was
would've
crying
too.
off that shit, bro.
I mean, he accepted that
You
shit.
play that
He
shit
tried to
off.
damage
Like, you
your
don't
role.
play that shit off. Like, hey, you know what? I fucked up. Move on. Be a man.
Like, oh, the camera's on. Like, nigga.
But we saw what you did, bro.
He
said, "Oh, we're live."
Yeah, you ain't fooling me.
Hey, he's a better gamer than Dr. Trey.
Oh man.
Whoa.
That intro.
That's real
That
talk.
what's called that baby that beat Street Fighter sound like he's a better gamer than Dr. Trey.
God damn.
Yo, what chapter is Trey on right now? Because I definitely got to see.
He on the same chapter 8.
On what? On what game?
Uncharted.
He playing Uncharted 4 on Crushing.
How long has he been playing it?
He's trying to prove that Nintendo fanboy, Nintendo dudes can play hard games and shit like that.
I told him if he don't put his aim assist back on, he ain't gonna be able to beat it. Cause his aim is fucking awful. It's really bad. Really bad.
It's I don't know, man. Like,
yo, he is terrible. He failed. Yo, he almost died when he had handcuffs on. Like, he could have died then. That's how bad this is.
You know what's crazy? Have you seen how he like shoot people after they already dead? Like, he spent like 27.
What?
He'll shoot somebody dead and like just keep shooting like crazy. Like, bro, calm down. Like, goddamn.
yo, that's why I'm convinced these people don't play games, because it's not even about like you being familiar with the franchise. If you've played another game involved shooting, you should have no problem aiming in Uncharted. It's not no different.
Right.
It's vastly different. So,
I mean, most AAA games are rinse and repeat anyway.
Yo, hold on. Didn't he die during the fight? He died during the fight.
Yeah, he did.
How do you die during the fist in the beginning?
In the beginning,
In the prison?
No,
Yes.
you know when you in that laundry room, he died on that joint like I want to say 5 times. That shit.
Check, yo, this is depressing.
wait, what difficulty?
He on
Crushing.
He on
Does it
Crushing.
matter? What? It doesn't matter. What the hell?
like on the white screen, so you got to like back up a roll. The dude kicked him in the stomach and kept killing him. That shit was hilarious.
Nah, I died
Whoa, hold on. BG
I
died on
once
that
in
part
fist
too.
Fight. I got hit in the back. Nigga like clocked me from behind.
BG for real, man.
He clocked me from behind. Yeah, I died
Oh,
once.
BG, you ain't seen the way Trey was dying on this shit.
Yeah, he was probably looking
he
sloppy.
was-
when his
this
eyes
nigga-
was
Yo,
actually
this
looking
nigga
at.
failed. He failed the nun part. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Yeah, that's I don't know how you do that.
He on this rock climbing part when they get over to the where you have to jump down on the dude from the ledge, like he's life right now.
He's not gonna beat the
Damn near
game.
died just now.
He's been on the spot for about an hour now.
Yo, he's not gonna beat the game. It's not happening.
No, it's not.
It's not happening.
If he struggles
Doesn't
on
he like
chapter
not beat
13,
Nintendo games?
bruh.
He
did what?
Doesn't he like not beat Nintendo games?
No.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about Trey, right? Because I know.
Yo, hold on. He died 81 times in the ballroom.
Bruh. First of all, Trey
81
has,
times? Oh god.
81
Trey has beaten more PS4 games than he has Wii U games in the past, 2-3 years? So, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
And
Well, yeah, the Wii U ain't got no games.
a
But
lot
he-
of
It has like 6 games worth
He
playing.
only beat like 4 PS4 games, though. So, it's like, goddamn.
a lot of us could transfer. The funny thing is, like, we're mostly like Xbox and PlayStation 4 gamers, but I guarantee you, most of us could probably transfer to and play a Nintendo game and not have no problem.
Nigga, of course.
Yeah.
Basically, I primarily play PC, and from the sounds of it, I've beaten more PlayStation games than this guy has.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm
this
sure
year.
you have. I mean,
That ain't nothing really hard. That's not a hard feat.
yeah.
It is for somebody who don't touch their PlayStation for 2-3 months.
My grandma didn't die when I was 12, probably to beat more PS4 games than Trey, so fuck it.
Somebody said he's on attempt 40 on chapter 8. Hey. Yo, so after the podcast, go watch this shit. After the podcast, go watch it. At first, it's gonna be funny and it's gonna be entertaining, but then after a while, you're just gonna start feeling sad. It's pitiful. You like, it's no way somebody that claims to be gaming since the NES is this bad at video games. It's sad.
If he get to chapter 20, how many times you think he gonna die?
He's not getting to chapter 20.
I don't think he is. I don't think he can pass chapter 13.
He's not getting past the elevator scene.
Oh my god, yeah. Fuck.
Well, so let's get on this Xbox Scorpio.
Oh god.
Scorpionock.
I got a lot to say about this shit, bro. Cause these dudes been pissing me off, bro.
Here are the details. Should have waited till Kid Smooth get back, but I'll wait till he got to say after. So here are the details or rumors. It's supposed to be a slimmer version. Will feature 2 terabyte hard drive. Support for 4K resolution for video content, not gaming. Around 40% smaller than the current model. Likely to be revealed at E3. Rumored as early as August this year. Capable of supporting Oculus Rift.
Hold on, what is the Scorpio? Hold on, now they got 2 models coming?
Yeah, it's another one that I want to talk about.
Is the Scorpio the one that's supposed to be coming first?
No. The one that's supposed to be coming first is supposed to be a fucking dongle that you put in your TV. According to rumors.
I thought console gamers didn't give a fuck about upgradable hardware.
Yeah, we know.
That's what I heard for years.
The GPU performance is targeted around 5 to 6 teraflops, and is supposed to be 4 times as powerful as the current Xbox One. All games will be fully compatible, of course. And
with that many teraflops, that's a huge jump if it turned out to be true.
Can somebody define teraflop? What does that even mean?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so the first details I told you about, that's the slim Xbox, and the Scorpio is rumored to launch late 2017 with the whole teraflops thing. So that's going to come out much later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick.
Hold on, after you go ahead and say that, I'll explain what teraflops are.
Xbox fans, y'all full of shit. I hate y'all niggas. First they were like, oh, well, the new Xbox is not competing with the PlayStation. It's a streaming stick, and it's competing with the Amazon Fire TV and Google Play. Look, man, it's fucking stupid. It's gonna be a streaming stick, meaning it's gonna fucking flop. All right, that's all I want to tell you. It's gonna flop. Niggas ain't got good internet like that. It sounds fucking stupid. Go fuck y'all self. That's all I want to say.
Well, I mean, doesn't it work well for PlayStation now? It's the same kind of concept.
PlayStation now don't work well.
Okay, I've heard otherwise. Okay.
It depends on your connection, but I don't like the visual quality of PlayStation.
Exactly. You're gonna get a lot of fucking lag. You know, people internet constantly going down. I don't think
PlayStation. You said the quality ain't that bad.
It ain't where it's supposed to be.
It's more of the controls.
Yeah, there's lag on it.
Yeah, a lot of latency. Yeah.
Yeah, latency issues.
Okay. Because I refuse to pay for it. I'm like, at the prices they want, I'm better off going to find a PS3. Just play the games that way.
Heartache, you had comments on this?
No, I ain't got nothing. I don't really got nothing to say about it. I ain't got nothing bad or good to say. I'm just gonna wait. Like if they're gonna have upgradable consoles, cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my feelings on this is the same as the PlayStation Neo. I mean, upgradable consoles are fine in my opinion. You know, after these, console peasants get over the fact that they'll have to upgrade, everything will be cool. After the tears stop flowing, they gonna march their ass right to Best Buy or GameStop with, the tears in AI, and they gonna hand over that 400, 500, whatever it's gonna be. So you can cry all y'all want. Y'all
hold on. Let me address somebody in the comments real quick. I'm not talking about the Xbox Scorpio. If you were listening, there are 2 or 3 rumored Xboxes coming out. One of them being a streaming stick. I'm not talking about the Scorpio. I'm talking about the dumbass stick they coming out with. Possibly.
Well,
is it true that all the exclusives for Xbox are going to PC? Now, is that like legit?
That's actually confirmed.
Yeah, that's a legit. Yeah,
that's actually confirmed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play Halo with
we knew that was happening anyway.
Wait, so they're doing it with Halo 5 or the next iteration of Halo?
All future Xbox One, all future Xbox exclusives are going to PC.
No, they confirmed they're bringing out every single Halo game on PC as well.
Good, dude. Give me your exclusives.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, so
that's crazy. I think that's dumb, actually.
Oh, I love
Not really. I don't think so.
How not?
It's still under Microsoft, but
the reason why I say it's not dumb. All right, as far as they go, they're making money regardless, right? But I don't think it's dumb because people that don't care about PCs are still not going to care about PCs.
Right.
Still going to have a crowd that only cares about consoles that's going to want to play them games.
And on the flip side of that, a lot of these PC dudes don't give a fuck about a console.
Right.
Like,
so
they play Halo if it was on PC.
It's cool. I don't think it's a bad thing. They're going to still make their money.
I got 2 Xbox Ones in my house, and now I got no interest in the Xbox. All the exclusives are going to
you're still going to have interest in their games. You're still going to have interest in their games, and you can play them on your PC.
I mean, in your situation, isn't most people either. Most people have a console or a PC. Period. They don't have a PC and a console or multiple consoles or most people don't have that.
Like we've been saying, and Phil Spencer has said it himself, they really don't give a fuck about Xbox as a fucking system. They're looking at it as more of a not a platform, but more of a service. Like, get the games anywhere. Yeah, like get the games anywhere. We really don't care where you buy the games as long as you got access to the game. So they really don't care.
They ain't gonna put it on PlayStation, but after that, that's basically about it. Yeah. You gonna buy it from our proprietary shit, kind of Apple style.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
That's fun.
Well, that's it for the Xbox Scorpio. I wonder who picks these damn code names though.
I wish they would just just make up their damn
How much
mind.
you think that Scorpio gonna cost? And a Neo.
I don't know, but I bet you somebody's gonna try to damage control and justify it. You got a 2-year-old console you pay $500 for, and now you
Man, this shit's 500, bro. That's a wrap.
just for VR.
I mean, the original
And say it's
models.
okay.
It's
The
gotta be
original
like
models.
400, dog.
400, 500. I mean, I'm gonna definitely get it. I'm gonna trade in my shit to get it. I don't even
Oh,
fuck.
no, not 500. I can't do that.
Maybe
I
not
ain't trading
5, like
the
4.
motherfucker.
Yeah, 400. I can see that.
That'd be nice.
So if it's 500, you're not getting it.
Probably
Depends
not.
if they
No,
offer me-
depending on how like.
But if it's 500 with the trade-in of your current PlayStation 4,
I mean, if
you
they got a trading program, yeah, that's different. But
I'm sure they will. Hopefully they do, because I don't mind. I'll just trade that shit in, just fucking, get this PS4 Neo shit.
Okay.
I still want to know, when did console gamers become interested in hardware? That's what this whole generation
Early, I guess.
has been about.
When the industry,
It's different. You can't compare the two.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute, wait a
think.
minute.
Upgradable console,
Hey.
upgradable console, this and that. People nobody was talking
Hey,
about
Kev,
this.
I'll do you one better though. 2 months ago on this same podcast, we had some Xbox fans saying AR is more immersive than VR, and if you play VR, you probably die, your head will explode. Now that a couple days
That's
ago,
true.
Microsoft rumored to get a VR games with the Scorpio and Oculus Rift. Now it's
hold on real
That's
Hold on real quick. The 1070 is out there. The reviews are coming out right now.
Yeah, they came out about an hour ago.
Oh, Lion. I was talking. Oh, I was just letting Rev know if he wanted to check those out.
I'm getting 2 of those.
I'm getting the
You got
1070.
You don't follow Linus Tech Tips?
No,
He's
hell.
good? Who's that?
You think
Why
Rev's
is
gonna
he
follow
like
some
the
nerd?
PC guru on YouTube? Like for all the hardware shit. Like he's like a lot of PC guys treat him like God.
Well, he's the first one I seen that got a review for the 1070. So
That's a gay dude, right?
Yo, you got a link for it?
His wife's bad.
he seemed. I thought he was gay, but he do got a wife. That don't mean shit. But
Yeah, his wife cute.
he got a wife.
Oh,
and
I
a
think I
child.
know who you're talking about. Yep, I know the white dude, right?
Yeah. He cool though.
Jack movie, you know, PC.
But the 1070 outperforms the 1080. I mean the 980 Ti.
Not only that, the GTX Titan X. Oh,
Hey, who's the guy that was talking about the upgrading? What's your name?
What, Kev?
Kev. Hey, check it out. This is the way I look at it. Like Black Bond uses this point a lot. I think with the consoles, it's a bit different than the PC as far as upgrading, because check it out. The PS4, I refuse to upgrade my hard drive because I got to go in and manually do that shit. The Xbox One, I got a 4 terabyte external. All I did was buy it and then plug it in, and it worked. I think console players are just lazy and they want convenience. So when it comes to just upgrading, that means just going and buying another console. That's easier than opening up your shit and then putting the shit in. Does that make sense?
Right. But, yeah, I hear you, but I'm on the same level of Blackbound where they bashed PC for being upgradable. They're being complete hypocrites by then cheering these upgraded consoles when you just bought your console 2-3 years ago. The whole point of consoles are security. And, okay, I bought this console and it's going to last me 5-6 years.
I mean,
throwing that out the window.
Well, to be
People
fair,
can use whatever argument's convenient to them at the time.
I mean, this is the thing, right?
Pretty
That's very hypocritical, but at the same time, like, from what I'm hearing about these upgraded consoles, they're mainly for fucking VR, this added power. So you're still gonna be able to play the other games, same way.
Right, and just like the Xbox did, they tried to downplay VR until the Xbox could do it.
Yeah, and then they hype about the shit.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Hard 8,
Yo,
you coming back to PC?
Oh man.
this a fucking topic, nigga?
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Well, I mean, you said he
Wait,
was
that's a
done a year
topic,
ago.
bro?
He coming back?
Yeah,
Listen,
Hardy
when
will be back.
someone goes back and forth as much as you do, this is a topic.
Oh my god.
Coming back, boy. Let's go. Can't wait.
I remember the rage video he did about GTA 5.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, with the price of the Titan X now, that's funny.
Nah, it's not just about PC gaming though. It's more to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So
I got to get back to fucking doing my videos the correct way.
Wait, how you been editing, Hardy?
With the fucking console.
Bro, I give you credit, fam. That must take you a minute.
Got
Wow.
tired of doing that shit. So it ain't really all. It's the gaming part is cool, but it's more of just making sure my quality and all
Oh,
that shit is better.
So wait a minute, you keeping the Xbox One?
Hold
What?
I said you keeping the Xbox One?
Why would I? First of all, I big got rid of my Xbox One. But
Oh, shit, I understand
why would I keep an Xbox One if I'm on PC?
I mean,
I thought you
I
still
really
had
don't. Nah. After the Gears beta, I was done with that shit.
oh,
I mean, I got a PC. My Xbox One is sitting there, getting dusty. I let my kids play it.
there you go.
Oh, that's something different. But nah,
It's good for game share. That's about it.
after the Gears 4 beta, that shit was useless. It was
I like it as like an entertainment box, like
Xbox
HTPC for those who know what that is.
Xbox ain't been popping this first half of the year at all, man.
It never does. Xbox pops between September and December,
which is still a mistake in my opinion that they're still working with that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like why, like Halo. They still don't get it. Like Halo got became irrelevant after Call of Duty came out.
No, I'm not relapsing. I'm not relapsing.
Halo get cannibalized by fucking COD every year, like every time it come out.
Because they release it a week before COD comes out.
And they're
well, make sure they don't do that with Battlefield 1 too. Battlefield 1.
They're cannibalizing their own games.
People are still playing Battlefield 2 years later.
Yep.
Even
Battlefield
through the
3
bullshit
is
of it
still
being
popping on
broken.
PC too.
But if they would have released COD in say like now or like maybe March, or I mean not COD but Halo like in March, it would have been fine.
They're cannibalizing some of their own games because, like, you know, for the first 8 months, there was no Xbox AAA game released last year, and then like 4 of them came out in the last four months or something.
I mean, it's like you look at Microsoft and Sony, and their exclusive plans are extremely different. Sony understands, get out of the way of the Assassin's Creeds, of the Call of Duties of the world. They don't even try to compete. Like, we'll release something like The Last of Us. When did they release that the first time? Like in the middle of July?
It was like June, yeah.
Yeah, like where there's nothing else coming out. Great game, and everybody loved it. Everybody played it because it had room to breathe.
This is what Sony understand, right? They understand that third parties aren't their enemies; they're their friends. So the third party's gonna breathe in the holiday season, and they gonna hit you on top of the head and fucking, you know, at the beginning of the year. What Xbox does is they like, we just gonna punch you in your fucking mouth with everything. Like, we finna overwhelm you with games, and that shit don't really work. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And
that's what I used to do at last gen.
For the record, I didn't leave consoles. People thinking I left consoles, like I'm done with consoles. I'm not.
Nobody ever leaves consoles except for Black Bond.
How the hell am I gonna play? I'm gonna play PS4 exclusives if I'm not on consoles.
I tried to leave the consoles. I couldn't do it.
Oh shit.
Well, this time around I was more Xbox.
I left Xbox. Ain't no need for that. That's done. But
well, see, I'm more Xbox than PlayStation. But last time around, or when they announced the Xbox One, I was like, fuck this. I'm a computer tech. I'm gonna just build a PC.
Gears 4 coming to PC? What? Nigga.
Listen. So, No Man's Sky has been delayed till August, which I think for this type of game, you know, I got no faith in it as far as it delivering something good. But for an unproven game, I think August is the perfect month. I keep saying, if you got an unproven game and you're not sure how it's going to perform, release that bitch in July or August. So
delay that shit permanently.
For it. And
I just
go play Elite Dangerous.
Y'all see what happened? Like, he been getting death. Like,
and he's been getting death threats because of.
I don't know. I think I got a different point on this right here, man. First of all, I don't even really see nobody talking about No Man's Sky.
Not really.
Maybe I'm just out the loop. I think that's all created for publicity, man. Either he's lying and just making it up unless he showed proof or something.
I believe he did.
Or, I mean, somebody just bored. Because nobody don't give a fuck about that. Nobody don't give a fuck about that.
I believe he got death threats because there's a weird cult following behind these type of games.
Yeah.
Like, people like us, not really like crazy. It's these, I'm going to generalize. It's the Minecraft weirdos that are like looking forward to this game.
Who the fuck is talking about No Man's Sky though? I don't really see.
I don't know who's looking into that shit. That shit look trash to me. I'm sorry.
I showed No Man's Sky to my kids, and they even said this shit look retarded.
I mean, I'm not a fan. Fuck it.
They blame people saying it's the Sony fans. You don't know who's doing it. It could be anybody. Who knows?
You know.
I mean, maybe with mods.
No, but wait. They charging you $50 for that bitch, or $60, right? Fuck.
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna figure out a way to play it, right? Because I can't completely, obviously, judge it before I play it. But I feel I feel like it's just gonna be like another Firewatch to me, which was complete garbage. I think it's gonna be just like Firewatch, just one of those artful games that get, at least.
Hold on, Rev, you beat Firewatch, didn't you?
Sadly, yes.
See, no, did you beat it because you felt like it's only 5 stages and you might as well just get all the trophies?
No, I don't care about trophies. I beat it because I was already enough time into it, and I said there's no way, there is no possible fucking way that nothing is going to happen in this game. They're going to give me something at the end that's going to make it all worth it. And nope, trash.
So what's longer than The Order or Firewatch?
The Order.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, that's how I feel like No Man's Sky is gonna be, just an empty.
Well, people were repping a Firewatch, bro. Arsenal said the story was great. It's like, what the fuck did you say? The story was dog shit.
Oh, man.
People are crazy to me, man.
I mean, can you beat it fast enough to get that Steam refund?
That's a
You got 2 hours on
I had
Steam.
5 hours in that shit.
Mm.
But for like one point, I was like trying to figure out where to go for like 40 minutes.
God.
I didn't even make it past the second day. I think I was like, I don't know how Rev made it. Like, I couldn't make it past second day, man.
It's because I'm a real gamer, BG.
No, you're right. No, I give you gotta be a real gamer to play 5 days of that dog shit.
Oh, by the way, you've been called out, BG. I forgot to tell you. You remember Blaze and when we were playing multiplayer with?
Yeah.
He says you're using a keyboard and mouse for Uncharted multiplayer. He says there ain't no way you're doubling our kills. You're using a keyboard and mouse.
I played the first game I played with Rev and his boys. I had like 20+ downs. They were like in single digits.
Yeah, he was fucking us up.
Yeah. I mean, I get it's a joke, but obviously, with a third-person shooter, a mouse and keyboard wouldn't really help me though.
Yeah, third-person shooters, that's kind of...
That wouldn't really help that much.
Don't give you the... Yeah.
I mean, so yeah.
Is there an update on Trey? How did he get past that encounter yet?
He is still on that part.
Yeah.
Is he bad?
And that part easy as fuck. I'm looking at it right now. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not that hard on crushing there.
If you've never played a game online with Rev, you haven't played gaming yet, son. That shit is the funniest, enjoyable experience ever. The way this nigga rages makes me look like a novice.
Oh,
that's
shit.
some PSN IDs. Then my PSN list kind of empty anyway.
I don't know why Rev don't do more fucking live commentaries.
Because I legit get angry. Now, look, it's not something I'm proud of. I act like a kid, man. I act like a big, overgrown fucking kid. I have a hole punched in my wall.
Hey, man, join the club.
Come on. You man enough to admit it. That's all there is to it.
We all get angry on that multiplayer.
I don't, because I don't play it.
Hold on, was that the wall? It was one of your videos, right?
I covered it up with a Marilyn Monroe picture.
Trey just threw a stick of dynamite at a random wall.
Yo, I just seen that shit, dog. That is crazy.
Nigga, what you doing?
Yo, nobody could be this bad at video games, dog.
The only thing I want to say about the No Man's Sky.
Wasn't that guy from Polygon to shame?
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Hey, bro, he's trying."
Trying what?
No, I was on this part for like 2 minutes at the most.
Yo, that shit too funny, man.
But the only thing about the No Man's Sky thing is getting death threats is people going too far, and I believe people.
Yeah, of course.
They going too far.
I mean, this is the thing, right? We're on the internet, so they'll never be held accountable for. It's just people saying shit because they know they ain't nothing gonna happen to them. That's pretty much.
If they kill him, they might not get
anybody gonna kill this man over this.
Nobody gonna do nothing anyway.
If your life or video games are that important to your life, you need to go get some pussy, bro.
No, it was niggas talking about they gonna kill goddamn the chick that voiced Tomb Raider because it's coming to Xbox. Like, I was upset, but I ain't trying to murder the bitch. Like, it ain't.
You mean PS is coming to PS4 or?
No, because it was coming to. You remember when they announced it for Xbox exclusive and shit?
Oh.
They were like, "Oh, we're gonna kill you, rape you." They just niggas talking out the side of their fucking neck.
Yeah, they just talking. Ain't nobody doing it.
Battleborn, Battleborn. See,
that shit ain't no.
This game is not getting no love, right? No burn. But I'm not gonna lie. I got it for $25, so I'm gonna try it out.
You gonna be playing it by yourself? On Steam.
But it's single player though.
After 2 days, it's gonna be uninspiring and
it might be.
You need to start buying these games physical on consoles, bro. You know
it might be. Nah, I didn't mind $25. That's fine. If I don't like it for $25, it's not as bad. I was upset about Doom because I bought Doom for $40.
Why would you buy the game on console for $60 when even if you don't like it on PC, you only lost $20? GameStop gonna give you what, $4 back?
No, 40. Well, if he get Games Club, he getting that bitch 47 day one anyway.
Yeah.
He's not going all the way to fucking Best Buy to fucking games.
Oh, he ain't got no Best Buy. Well, he got a Microsoft store.
It's like close to one, like half an hour away.
Now we got like one of those spots out here that got games.
That's why I haven't gotten Gamers Club. I'm not going all the way to fucking Best Buy for that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why. Best Buy like 10 minutes from my house.
But that's why I bought Overwatch on PS4 and all these. You bought a Blizzard game on console? You did it again.
You definitely should have got that on PC. You should have got that on PC. Though.
But I wouldn't have liked it.
This nigga, man.
You think if I got it on PC, I would like it though?
But how much did you make? I mean, how much did you make though? How much how much did you lose when you sold it?
I got 30 for it. 35. They gave me like pretty much half.
Man, you got it, bro.
Well, you probably. I mean, how much is it on PC? You probably could have got it for 30 on PC.
Mm-hmm.
On PC, what did I get it for?
Oh, you know what you could?
You could have got it for you could. The lowest is 40. I think you could have got it for
look,
on PC.
do what you do, bro. Do what you do. Buy it on Amazon Prime. You get it for $47. Then flip that bitch back in. You don't like it. You probably lose about $17.
But
anyway,
that's why
you're still paying more for less.
Listen,
stop buying games. You're probably not gonna like anyway, man.
I like to give these games their fair shake. Like, if I know legit there's no possible way I won't like it, then I don't. But if I think there's, like, even a small possibility I'm going to like this game, I'll give it a chance. I do. I think I'm going to like Battleborn more than Overwatch or Doom, no? I honestly feel
what's the difference between Battleborn and Overwatch?
Battleborn is more Borderlands, according to what I see.
Battleborn's like legit like Dota, with just different characters. Like, they're nothing alike. Where versus Overwatch is more like Plants vs. Zombies or Team Fortress.
They damn sure look alike.
Yeah, they look alike. They're both cartoony, but the gameplay are nothing alike.
But
and like it's more like something like say like Paragon or League of Legends or Dota.
I heard Paragon was amazing, ain't it right, BG?
Yeah.
It is a great game.
Well, I mean, Paragon's still in the
can't you
if
still
you like
play
MOBAs, you might like it.
Can't you still play it right now, though?
What Paragon?
Yeah.
Man,
Play that shit for 2 days.
If you like Paragon, you might skip
he was done with it. He was done with it after his hoodie got dirty.
Yeah, he was like,
Not at all, sir. I just have priorities. I got gaming priorities, man.
Listen, man, I know what BG's slick, dog. He a slick motherfucker.
How am I slick?
You be liking these games because you know you just met up with the devs and shit.
Oh my goodness!
As soon as it's over, you're like, man, fuck that shit.
How you stay lying, bro? Listen, if the game was trash, I would have told the devs like, "Yo, I don't like this game and I ain't gonna play." I would have told them that. I'm not playing Paragon because there's just more other games that I want to play. Right? It's not.
I feel you, fam. I feel you.
It's not like I'm not playing Paragon over Uncharted.
You're a piece of shit, man. You took that trip, you took that controller and that hoodie. Now you're not even gonna play that game.
First of all, you know I only like playing one game at a time. So you really think I'm gonna play like Paragon? I don't like playing more than one game at a time. You know that.
I don't like playing like more than like 2 or 3.
But about Battleborn, Battleborn been doing terrible. There's more people playing Borderlands 2 on Steam than Battleborn right now.
No, there's
up to 1,000 people playing Battleborn on Steam.
There's more people using a GPU overclocking program on Steam than Battleborn. That's confirmed. That's like no joke. Like, the game is doing terrible.
No, wrong place, wrong time. You can't release with a game as similar as Overwatch, even though they play totally different according to Kel, but it was just too similar, and then people.
Well, they're different. Not even that. They're just different genres.
Yeah, but people, even though they're different, and you know what I'm saying, I agree with you. People view them as the same shit, though. Like
people viewed them because of the character traits and everything. They thought it was going to be the same.
People always Battleborn versus Overwatch.
Hey, Jatmu, are you getting any one of them games?
Fuck no.
What are you getting? What is your next game?
The next game, I'm probably getting this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Why?
Redbox
that big.
Bro, I'm a turtle fan, bro. I gotta play.
No, sir.
Gotta play it, bro.
The game. How much are you gonna pay for said game?
I don't know. I told you I sure played. I already played the game. Like, I didn't have a problem. It's just short as fuck. That's the biggest problem.
That's right. $50 for a short garbage game.
A 3-hour game. And you still want to buy it.
Yo, hold off on that game, bro. It ain't worth $40.
I'm gonna wait for the target game, which is probably gonna be about 1 or 2 more weeks from that bitch. Gonna be like $9, and then I'm gonna get it, bro.
Still costs more than Redbox.
I don't even fuck with Redbox like that, but
Shit, I'll pay that dollar, have that platinum back before the end
Oh
of
yeah,
the
that
day.
shit is at Redbox.
I'm gonna fuck with it though.
But yeah, Jack, you should say.
I mean, I'm a hardcore Turtles dude too. Been since the '80s, comics and all. But nah,
You're gonna willingly buy a garbage game.
I mean, look, this is the only
weird to
time.
me.
This is the only time in my life that I'm ever gonna support Platinum.
But you won't try games like Battlefield though. But you'll fucking buy
fuck
some
Battlefield.
garbage.
Damn, fuck Battlefield.
yeah, bro.
But no. This is the difference. This is the difference. I like Ninja Turtles. I don't like FPS and military shooters.
I'm trying to save you
there's a
from
lot of
spending
games that he
$40.
won't- Listen, there's a lot of games he skipped out on, but he'd rather play Turtles. Like you skipped out on Metal Gear Solid 5, Mad Max.
Yes.
You skipped these games, but you want to play Turtles, a
Listen,
3-hour garbage game?
Listen, I acknowledge it's garbage. I'm not saying it's good, but I gotta play it. I just got to.
How old are you, Jack Move?
I'm 27 years old, sir.
And you're a Turtles fan?
I am. Yes, I am. Yes. I'm going to see the movie next Friday. I am excited to see it. Yes, I'm a Turtles fan, sir.
Yeah, I read some comic books when I was a kid. My mom got me this thing of Thundercats. I can barely remember, but I remember I liked it. If a game came out with Thundercats right now, I wouldn't think twice about getting it. It wouldn't even occur to me.
Wow.
How could you stay a fan of the fucking Ninja Turtles?
You know what's crazy? Well, let me tell you this quick story. I think I already told it before. The very first comic of the Ninja Turtles that came out in '84, Splinter, you know what Master Splinter killed, Master Shredder, brother. Splinter killed Master Shredder's brother because he tried to rape Master Shredder's girlfriend and he killed a nigga. So Master Shredder grew up, went to New York, and burnt fucking Splinter's house down with his girlfriend and his daughter inside of it and killed both they motherfucking asses. So the Ninja Turtles ain't as...
What's that got to do with Turtles?
Well, bro,
It's
but
not
you missing
kidding
the
if
important
people
part of
make
that comic though.
No,
Then the Turtles kill Shredder in the first issue, and nobody ever talks about that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not as
time out. That was in the beginning. It had more of an adult theme, but now it's not like that.
But this
the IDW comics
on the comics though. Not the original comics, but like the current comics that's going on right now.
Yeah, the current comics are still a bit adult themed.
I mean, it's the same thing with Marvel. I mean, DC. I mean, shit. I mean, Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, adult themes, fine. Listen closely.
Yes.
Ninja Turtles.
Red making seem so bad.
There's nothing to discuss here.
Fucking awesome. Ninja Turtles are great.
All right,
I'm with Jack on this one.
There you
I
go.
fuck with the Turtles.
So
I always have.
Turtles ain't been good since the 80s, man. Get out of here.
80s was the worst one, bro.
I wouldn't say it's the worst, but like the 03 show was like real close.
The 03 show was the shit.
Nah, the original cartoon was the best.
The original cartoon was fire too, though. I fucks with that.
I'll take the current one over the 80s one.
That's pretty done. You know.
The only reason I know about that one is because I watch it with my 7-year-old.
Hey, fuck all that. I watched that bitch by myself, nigga.
Well, hold on. You watching it? Well, I'm telling. I was watching it when it was, new. So I don't know about now. But
Hey Jack, do you got action figures, bro?
You know what?
You got Turtles action figures in your room?
Okay. So it was the one Michelangelo action figure. I do own it, but it's in my closet right now, so it's not displayed. But I do got one.
You hide that shit when a girl comes over, right?
Hey man, I put it up, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna get the rest of them. Fuck it, I ain't.
When a girl comes over.
Yeah.
Here go Hardy with his jokes. Here go Hardy with his jokes. Here go Hardy with his jokes.
Oh man.
Yo, all right. So here are all the games confirmed for E3. These are just all the games that have been like you're definitely gonna see some like conference gameplay or trailers for them. Of course, there's gonna be surprises and unannounced games, but these are it as far as what's been announced. Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, Dishonored 2, Final Fantasy, an untitled Forza. I don't know why they're still showing Hitman. Nobody cares about
Mass
that.
Effect or go home.
Fuck you, man.
Legend of Zelda, Mafia 3, Neo, Persona 5, Star Ocean,
I want to see
Titanfall.
more of that Mafia 3. I want to see Titanfall 2.
Yo, Hardy, you see some Mafia 3 gameplay yet?
Yeah, I seen
That
that.
shit look awesome, bro.
Oh, Mafia looks amazing.
I think that game's gonna disappoint a lot of people.
You think so?
Mafia 3 Deus
No,
Ex.
don't listen to Jack. He don't know.
Jack, are you getting it, Jack? Jack,
First of all, wait a minute. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put all y'all in y'all place. I'm the only person in here who 100% in Mafia 1 and 2.
Oh, boy.
Stop it. Yes,
Hold on. Hey, Rev, how you feel
Damn.
about trophies, Rev?
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Mafia 1 didn't have trophies. I still 100% to beat it on hard
Oh,
mode.
I don't know if you did that. But,
Yeah, I definitely did.
I beat Mafia 2. That's all that matters.
And I beat Mafia 1, so...
Hold on, how the fuck what you mean 100% Mafia 2? Like...
What's the problem? I'm 100% in Mafia 2.
As far as what?
Trophies and the game. I beat the game on hard. I played
That's all that matters. You couldn't really do nothing else.
I played all the DLC. I beat that. I mean, what's up?
I think we all beat Mafia 2, so that's all that matters.
But did you beat Mafia 1 though? Did you know that Mafia 1 ending is in Mafia 2? Did you know that?
I wasn't around for Mafia 1. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, well there you go.
I never played the original Max Payne's, and I love Max Payne 3. It's one of my favorite games ever.
Hell yeah.
Max Payne 3 is amazing.
Hell yeah.
Listen, Mafia 1's a great game.
All right, so what makes you think Mafia 3 gonna be a disappointment?
Because Mafia has always, like I said before, Mafia has always had a great story with mediocre to terrible stiff-ass gameplay. It's a fact.
That was like, what was that, 5
How many years
ago?
ago? No, not
No,
even.
but what's
That's longer
crazy?
than that.
That was like 6 years ago.
No, but this is what's crazy, right? Because Mafia 1 was on PC at first. They ported it to PS2. It was no reason for Mafia 2 to play like a fucking a PC game.
Listen, okay.
It played like it was on a mouse and a keyboard.
It was stiff 5-6 years ago when it was in development.
But look,
it's not going to be like that in 2006.
No, watch what I'm telling y'all. Remember what I'm saying. If you look at Mafia 3's gameplay, the way he holding the gun and when you move it still looks fucking stiff. It does.
I think the only thing I've seen that I don't like is there's too much recoil in the guns. But if you think about it, the handgun he was shooting, it doesn't really look unrealistic. Because handguns do kick like that.
Son, I'm hyped, bro.
Listen, Jack don't know nothing. He play indie games.
But Jack, are you gonna play it?
Of course, I'm getting the game day one. I bought Mafia 2 day one. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. The game is gonna have an amazing story with weird ass gameplay, and the cars are gonna fishtail like crazy. I'm telling you what I see, not what I.
Listen, take the hat off. You're in the house, right? Take the hat off.
Wait a minute. So, what's the date? Just remember what I'm saying, people, because I'm telling you what I'm. Listen, all right, fuck
you. Ain't gonna be right. You ain't gonna be right.
No, bro, I think they might have a. What you're saying that it's gonna be stiff controls?
I'm telling you, the cars. First of all, the dude barely bumped somebody in the car. The fucking car exploded like he threw a goddamn stick of dynamite in it. That's the first thing. The cars are gonna fishtail.
Like GTA 4 level explosion.
Yeah, they're gonna be fishtailing just like the GTA 4, and the gameplay is gonna be stiff and weird.
I believe you on the fishtailing part, but I don't believe the controls are gonna be stiff.
That shit happened in Uncharted 4 in the beginning when the boats are hitting you and exploding.
Yeah, that was
problem with that.
Well, no, don't talk about that. Jack Move won't like it.
I agree with him though. Both.
I mean, wasn't there a part where you have to get away and you're banging into cars and they blow up mad fast? Like, I mean,
yeah, it's gonna be.
That might have been like a scripted part though. Like,
they'll make a mod.
It's not gonna be normal. It's not gonna be normal. You tap a car and it explode.
I would hope not.
I'm hyped, man. I don't care. I'm hyped.
I believe in Mafia 3. Jack gonna be wrong. He don't know nothing. He play indie games.
I hope the game is great. I want the game to be great.
They might give you options to change how, like, you know, the sensitivity and stuff, but that's
hey, he waiting for the next Shantae. He just wants
But just know what I said. Okay, but how about this? When I'm right, what y'all gonna say then?
I'm like, yo, Jack Move, you was right. Damn.
We gonna say you play Shantae. It don't matter what you say.
Whoa.
Yeah, you like swinging your heart in the game.
Rev, what do you think about Jack Move playing Shantae?
Yo, Rev would fucking die.
I don't know what that is. You lost me on that.
Okay, Shantae is a game where a woman uses her hair as a weapon.
And guess what?
Given the fact that he's a Turtles fan with Turtles action figures, it doesn't surprise me.
Hey, check this out. I just bought a shirt. I'm finna take a picture. Y'all gonna really like that.
Nah, hold on. I gotta see Rev's reaction to this game. Hold on. Let me try to find.
Shantae is a great. Oh wait a minute. Let's talk about something real quick. Okay. The new Shantae game coming out, right? The budget was $750,000. It is no reason on God's green earth that fucking Mighty Number 9 got over $4 million in funding, and that game looked like that, man. They need to be ashamed of themselves, kids in the phone. They need to be goddamn hanged out of goddamn 2-story building for releasing that bullshit. That's all I want to say.
Okay, that's all cool and everything.
And Shantae is a great game.
That's all cool and everything, Jack. But Rev, this is the game right here.
Fucking awesome. That game is great, bro. That's Shantae and the Pirate's Curse right there. Very great game. It just
okay. All right. Earlier,
your thoughts.
Earlier,
Around swinging her hair.
when I asked you if you had girls over, I meant to say when you have dudes over, do you
Hey,
have that?
listen, y'all can laugh all you want. You know what's crazy about this? What about an hour ago, BG was like, you a AAA coon. You don't like no indie.
Here's the thing, right? I'm not hating on this game.
Yeah, but we didn't mean like the Willow Smith game, bro.
I'm hating on this game because it looked like dog.
You a AAA coon, BG? No,
My
That
problem
looks
with,
like
but
some
that's
shit
the
Black
thing.
Ball would play.
My
That looks
problem
like
with
that
the
Big Man
game
trash.
is
that's
not.
disrespectful right there.
My problem with the game is not because it's indie. This game could be AAA, and I would still be looking at it like, what the fuck?
No,
are you playing, Jack?
My problem is she whipping her hair back and forth.
Okay, fuck all that, BG.
Yo, this nigga still
No,
on
wait a minute.
section.
BG.
Oh my god.
BG.
Yeah.
Buy and play Shantae's Power Curse. If you do not like the game, I will give you your money back in full.
All right.
You know what, BG? Stream it. Live stream it.
I will do that. This
Don't
week.
listen to him. Don't stream.
I think it's $1 on Humble Bundle, or at least it
Oh,
was.
yeah, it was like a fuck. Hey, man, if you don't like it, bro, I give you your money back. Straight like that.
I mean, all right, cool. I'll stream. I got no problem with that. Was it $10? Ben better not be no more.
It's actually 20.
What?
Yeah, they gave $20.
Oh,
my
okay, you
God.
got me fucked up, BG. Don't stream it. That's too
I mean,
much.
it was $1 on the fucking Humble Bundle a couple
Oh,
weeks.
this nigga's still on the same section. 126 deaths.
Yep.
Wow.
Nigga dying more than Dark Souls, bro. I had to stop watching it. He's throwing dynamite at random walls.
I mean, chapter
Like
20
repeatedly.
is I call chapter 20 Uncharted Souls. That section right there is Uncharted.
No, he's not at chapter 20 though. He's at
He's
chapter
at the
8.
beginning. He's going toward the cathedral.
Yeah, he's
And
bad.
chapter 9 harder than chapter 8. What the
126 deaths? What the hell?
You know he didn't get it. You remember the first like really stealth part when you're in the jungle and you get cut off from Sam?
Yeah, that's he not good. He not gonna get past that part. Yo, 100. Yo, he had 128 deaths.
Speaking of Uncharted,
Wow.
Neil Druckmann spoke about some parts that got cut out of Uncharted 4. One of them could have been really good. One of them is the cutscene that he's not the cutscene, the sequence.
Hey, yo, is the sexist part one of a topic?
Oh, we should touch on that.
Oh, here we go.
So the story is there was a focus tester, a QA tester at Naughty Dog, and pretty much they had to tell him to get the hell out, to exit, because he had a problem with some of the gender decisions they were making. Because pretty much the way Neil Druckmann is, he tests out gender. Like if he can make a character a female and it still works the same as it does a male, he tries that out and he likes that. Because originally they said Drake had a son instead of a daughter, but they decided a daughter works just fine, so let's make it a girl. But and I don't see
Is this Uncharted?
Huh?
Yeah, you fucking.
Hey, you
You done spoiled that shit for me, bro. It's all good though.
damn it, BG.
That's what
Good looking
BG
out,
do
fam.
though. That's what BG do
This
though.
nigga BG. Oh my god.
It was part of the topic. So
That's not a spoiler, anyways. Who cares?
It is for some.
That's a spoiler.
Oh well,
that's a huge spoiler.
Cool, man. Yo, he has a daughter.
It's part of the game, anyways.
yeah, it was an epilogue. I don't think it was like.
Wait, you beat the game already, Simon?
Yeah,
I
think I'm
before
the only
anybody
one.
in here.
Damn, yo,
I'm the
you a
only one who
gamer.
hasn't beaten
I didn't even beat that shit.
Brad played that shit on easy. That's why I beat it before
I
everybody.
beat that shit on
Crazy,
hard.
really?
Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If this game been out like 2 weeks, I think if you wanted to beat it already, you would have beat it. I'm gonna be honest.
God damn.
I mean, I've been playing other games. I'll admit that. Like,
Yeah,
I can't play
I-
Overwatch now.
I'll say my bad to you. If it was somebody in the comment section, I wouldn't give a fuck.
You would tell them to go fuck themselves, right?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, like, I'm on chapter
listen.
10.
Just
Listen,
because you the
fucking
homie, I'm gonna
Nadine-
say my bad to you. If it was
Nadine
somebody in the
was
comment section, I
Appreciate
would.
it.
Nadine was whipping Jack and Sam's ass. I mean, Drake and Sam's ass. So
Nadine
I
was the
saw
truth.
it. That one
Okay, but
he
that's
ain't
the
like
thing.
that.
Well, the thing about that is, you got to remember, Drake was retired. He's like pushing 40 years old. So the fact that she beat the fuck out of him, I mean, it's kind of believable,
You
man.
can't beat her though.
It is not
You can't beat her.
believable in the least.
Oh, he was old as fuck. He was old.
No, but
Hold
that
on, hold on,
was.
Rev. So you think a highly trained martial artist woman, you think you could just beat her? Like
Exactly. Like,
Not
come on.
only okay. First off, I don't hit women. Okay.
No, I'm
Second
saying she
off,
smacked the
a
shit out of
highly
him.
trained martial artist, female, will come up to me and I'd simply put her in a damn chokehold and keep her there until she calmed down and realized
look.
who her daddy was. That's what I would do.
Damn.
Sam was eating fucking bologna sandwiches for 15 years. He probably didn't have no goddamn strength neither. So it's like, it makes sense. They was old.
I discussed this in video. I got 7 sisters. Okay, I'm a big dude. My sisters, they're big bitches. Okay, they're big nasty bitches. I've seen them whoop dudes. And these suckers, when they try to wrestle me, it's like taking candy from a baby. There's no competition. There's no debating women are the weaker sex. There's nothing wrong with it or admitting that. It's true. It's a fact. I'm not saying they're dumber than us. A lot of times they're smarter.
But listen, hold on.
Weaker.
If you got a skilled martial artist, how you gonna even grab her? Like, is she even gonna let you get close enough to grab her?
As soon as she comes
like she
and grab her.
No, here's the thing. I can believe she beat Drake 1-on-1. I do not believe she could beat Sam and Drake 2 versus 1. That part was
she was in there whooping Sam ass. Listen,
She fucked him up.
You know when she throw you out? Well, fuck it, Kev, you're done.
Now he
Throw you out the window and shit, and you can look back in there and see her whooping Sam.
Yeah, and then they come through the wall and shit.
If you stand there too long, she'll choke him to death and kill him.
Look, fellas, this is the real world. Now, Heartache, BG tells me that you used to fight all the time. You fight? Can you fight? You consider yourself a good fighter?
I can fight.
Okay, 2 dudes that are decent at fighting coming at you at the same time. Is that damn near an impossible task?
No.
Damn near?
If I'm fighting, if you're saying if I'm fighting two
dudes coming at you at the exact same time. I'm not talking about Hollywood waiting one at a time. I'm talking about 2 dudes pouncing on you at the same time with a little bit of fighting skill. You're about to have a bad day. True or not true?
Yeah. You're gonna have
That's what I'm saying. Okay, and they're not. They're making a woman against 2 dudes.
But they want to cover there at the same time.
But if you can get lucky and knock one of them out, then yeah. But no, I mean the chance of that is kind of slim. You know
but in real life, people don't come at you one at a time. They come at you at the same time.
Well, they was trying, but she kept whooping their ass. Like
you're gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, and that's why in the game they made Sam and Drake come at her one at a time because there was no possible way she could take both of them, which doesn't make sense.
Ain't no possible.
I mean, and at the end of it, they still overpowered her, so it's like she won at the end.
I think the fight scene.
She did lose at the end.
Exactly. So I don't see the issue.
They gave her hits, man. I give her that.
I mean, they
shouldn't.
She shouldn't have even given them a hard time like that. That's the point.
The thing is, they didn't even you didn't really get no hits in on her though like that. Like you didn't really bust her shit all. Like they ain't let you bust her shit all up like you should have.
Y'all gotta realize, but this is the thing. Even though they men, she's a trained fucking martial artist that's like over all these. Like she ain't no like Rudy Poo ass bitch. Like,
listen, Drake
is trained. Don't do shit unless there's power behind it.
I don't know, man. I didn't see that.
She looks like she's 90 pounds.
He's not no
rookie. Pick her up with one arm.
I don't know, man.
Nah, but look, Drake has killed thousands. Like even in Uncharted 3, he was killing these Goliath ass motherfuckers. So
I don't know, man. Like I say, he's older.
How many asses did they whoop in that Mexican prison? And I assure you, these dudes can fight.
Exactly.
And they fucked them all up. And he can't beat this little girl.
We talking about 20 years later, though.
What? What are you talking about 20 years later?
The prison scene was when he was 20 years old, and when he fought Nadine, he was in his 40s.
What does that mean, Jack?
So in 20 years, wait a minute.
But look at what he did. But look at what he did in Uncharted 3. That was only 3 years before.
Wait a minute. Now Kobe Bryant, when he was 20 years old, is he putting up the same numbers and had the same business when he was 40?
He did whip that dude ass in the bathroom, though.
In the bathroom.
On Uncharted 3. Uncharted 3.
But he was still in the full swing of shit. He was retired when this happened.
Ah, man.
He came back out of retirement. Like,
listen,
I don't know, bro.
Listen, Floyd Mayweather can be out for 10 years. He's still going to kick my ass.
No, he going to come back and get his ass fucking whipped. That's what's going to happen.
But by me, he's still going to whoop my ass.
Yeah, of course he'll whoop you.
Anybody ass in here.
Damn.
It's different. That's what I'm saying. It's different when you're dealing with men. People telling me on my video, oh, so you're saying you could beat a mixed martial artist? Look, what's that guy's name you just said?
Floyd.
I'm sure Floyd, and he's tiny as hell. He'd probably whoop my ass. You know what I mean? Unless I could grab him and hold him somehow. We're talking about women.
Slam the shit out of them.
Women are just weaker. It's a fact.
Hold on.
Way weaker.
People say, oh, Kobe scored 60 in his final game. He took like 40 fucking shots, man. Stop that. Yeah, he took 50 fucking attempts. I can score 60 plus I take 50 fucking attempts. Goddamn. Get out of here with that.
For the record, I weigh 170 pounds. It just didn't show.
I ain't nobody trying to hear all this shit, man.
I'm not,
Come
because
on, 170 pounds with a brick
You're
in your
petite, bro.
pocket.
You're petite, bro.
oh,
That shit was hilarious.
Hey, here's what you got to ask Naughty Dog. If that guy said the same words, only he switched it and said, "What the hell, Naughty Dog? Why can't I play as a female? This is bullshit. Your last few games, I'm playing as a guy. Why can't I play as a female?" I bet you $1 million they wouldn't ask him to leave then.
Well, they asked him to leave because he was being disruptive, not really because of what he said.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably in there cursing and shit.
So he
was
jumped
having a
up, started
problem.
screaming and being belligerent. And shit.
Who's having a problem with all their decisions regarding gender and everything like that is and as far as Nadine beating up Drake and Sam, he's like, oh, this is bullshit,
People were complaining about that?
Yo, this nigga's still on the same fucking part. God damn, man.
Wait, how you know he live streaming it?
Yeah.
He died 128
Their
times.
QA
That
tester,
shit,
he
that's
just had
crazy.
a problem with it, so they asked him to leave.
Yeah, he had stood up and yeah, he was being disruptive and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
so they tell him he had to get out.
Damn. Hey, he beat Jack move record. Damn, Jack, you lucky.
I don't think it was
Nah,
that
he
serious
been
for him to
beat
be doing all that.
Nah, he's somebody that feel like Rev feel. Like, that's bullshit. So,
I mean, it's a way to voice your opinion without getting disruptive, hopping up. Oh, fuck y'all, nigga. Like, you calm down, bro. Like,
he
it's,
just jumped up like, oh, Naughty Dog, not y'all too. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
He was upset about it.
I don't like the fact that, here's what I don't like about Naughty Dog. I don't like that they made the women look like men. Like,
oh my god, bro.
you know what I mean? They trying to make it like stick to that, trying to please the feminists and shit.
Floyd look like she got a dick and balls now, bro.
It's like, can you
That's why they
can you?
doing it all in the first place, though.
Yeah,
They're trying to
exactly.
please the
That's why.
feminists.
Right. They're trying to please the feminists, so they want to make sure that the women ain't overly sexualized and shit like that. They don't
Yeah, I
have
don't- I
to
don't
be. They can still look like women without having no big bouncy ass boobs, but they look crazy. I mean, that shit look crazy to me.
Just to get to some of the things they took out of Uncharted 4, he said there was. Let me put this up.
Snowball fight.
Yeah, there was a snowball fight that they took out because
a cooking challenge.
they said it didn't fit the tone of the game. There was a sequence where you walk around the prison yard talking to people and you're looking for Sam. In Scotland, there was a snowball fight. In the map room, there was a collapse. They said we had this whole sequence where the crane is collapsing into the cave and you're going through the cabin, but they took it out because production was winding down. There was a part where you could play fetch with the dog in the epilogue. And this sounded cool. There was a mechanic where you could pretty much make your own handholds, like in the walls where you climb, by shooting the wall first.
Yo, they should have kept the crane shit. See, they wanted to delay it to press up more copies. They should have delayed it to add more fucking set pieces.
No, they like I said, bro. That bitch got delayed so many times. I'm cool.
I mean, the game had been done. Somebody got like their first trophy on April 12th. Like, come on, that game been fucking.
Yeah, it was done in April, but they give more
Oh,
credit.
and they said, I actually didn't even see this part. They said, because this is a reference to, well, let me not spoil that, but he said, in the manner when you're playing with the two kids, they pick up swords off the wall and they start pretend fighting. And we all know what that's a reference to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he said they had to cut that too.
It was well, never mind.
Damn, 128 deaths. That is sad.
And this part ain't even hard.
That is so sad.
So yeah, those are the things cut from.
No, you should put that up as a presentation. We should have a segment. This is how not to play games.
How not to play the
I'm not sure what he's even shooting at, bro.
How not to play. This is sad.
When they hire for game tester jobs and shit, and they show you what not to do in games, that's
He fit right in a polygon.
Yo, 128 deaths on one encounter. Oh my.
On a part that's not even hard.
I would have quit the live stream already. I would have been just sick.
Last two
I would have been
things.
embarrassed. He's been playing this part for
So-
2 hours?
Troll now. That's all he's gonna say.
People are upset about the Mighty Number 9 trailer, and it looks terrible.
You know what?
They make jokes about it.
They were mad at that prom joke.
Yep. That's what they were mad about.
They wasn't mad at the fact that the explosives look like Cheetos and shit.
But yeah,
No, they were macking up a bunch of versions.
Even the
No, it do look
developer
bad,
said
though. It do
the
look
developer
bad.
said he was mad at how they portrayed the game like a joke because they did. The developers didn't make this. This is apparently Deep Silver, the publisher, who portrayed the game like this and released it.
Well, to be fair, the game visually, gameplay wise, and all of the above, it is a fucking joke. And the amount of delays and the amount of money donated, like they need to be fucking ashamed of themselves. And this game shouldn't do well. Nobody should support it. And yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
Why?
people
Why?
back
That
it up.
looks like something you'd like to play.
it definitely doesn't. I like bruh, if you saw how they first looked when they did the Kickstarter trailer and how it looks now, where the fuck did everything go wrong? If you ask me,
But you clearly don't care about graphics. Look at that Shantae.
listen. And
Look at most of the games he played.
No. Because Red just made a great point. Instead of the 2.5D models or whatever the fuck you want to call it, they should have went with sprites. It would have made the game look cleaner. It would have made the game look sharper. And it just would have made a better overlooking game. But they didn't even do that. So I don't understand what they doing.
Yeah, fuck that game, bro.
Somebody
Wait,
said
how many
turn on
editions?
auto aim and mow him down, Trey.
He needs to. I'm not sure what the
Now
fuck.
he need to put his
shooting
aim
at.
assist back on for real though. He don't need to put on.
Aim assist ain't enough, bro.
That's
Maybe not for him, honestly. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
you
don't
know,
know
you
what the
brought up earlier about them not having nothing, about them making the females look like shit in Uncharted. How
Yeah.
come with the new Tomb Raider games, they don't have no skimpy outfits for Lara Croft? Same reason, right?
Like, yeah,
She
probably.
be in the
probably,
fucking mountains and snow and shit.
Probably.
That's dumb.
She
You know,
look like
if
an
they
actual
would have,
woman.
BG, if they would have had something in Rise of the Tomb Raider where I could go around in a bikini and a G-string, that would have been my
No,
game.
you know what it is though?
Well, on PC you can. On PC.
Wait a minute. It's a reason
Goodbye.
for that because the original Tomb Raider series, they felt that people only played the games because of stuff like that, and they wanted to give Laura a little bit more character and make her more respectable to people.
And
So-
set
Why
the
else
tone
would
of the
you want to
game.
play that game?
I mean, you know,
But no, just had the women looking like women. Fuck this feminist shit, man.
Exactly. We're men. We want to look at good-looking women. It's nothing to be ashamed about.
Bruh, I'm mad Tracer had no ass in Overwatch and they still had to hide her pose. The fuck? Like, that
She
shit
definitely
that's
didn't have no
crazy.
ass. It was actually unrealistic to have her look like that. Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
saying. She had the short haircut. She was ugly as fucking and still had to hide her shit.
Wow. I just seen, oh my goodness. I was
Wow.
thinking about what I just seen.
Wow,
Last
I've seen it. I've seen it too.
What did you just see, yo? You
it's
gotta
gotta
show
be
it.
Trey.
Seen a nigga die 129 times on one part.
last
part is
topic.
not even hard, bro.
Uncharted 4 sells 2.7 million copies.
I'm not impressed with that. I'm gonna be real.
But ain't that without
That's
console
pretty good.
bundles and digital?
I don't think that's good at all.
I think that's really good.
Wait,
Well,
that's 40 million
consoles. Why more people buying it?
Seven is the greatest.
Listen, that's fucking 40 million consoles out there, and it only sold 2.7.
I mean, but here's the thing. Like, we know that it's never like the majority of people that have these consoles that
Wait a
buy
minute.
the exclusives.
Nah, but it could at least been
Wait a
5.
minute, wait a minute. I thought that was bad at first because they said that I thought that Uncharted 3 sold 3.8 million copies day one. Apparently that was just the ship number.
It's
But
shit, yeah.
But they saying that that's without console bundles and digital though. So I
Yeah,
mean,
No, this 2.7 is with digital.
That's with digital.
really?
That's without console
it's-
sales.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
digital and that's digital and physical.
I mean, it's the top selling PS4 exclusive. So
For
shit.
first week, I think that's really good. Just because,
Nah, man.
like I said, we know even with like you look at any of these exclusives, a lot of like the consoles that are bought are not by hardcore gamers that buy these type of games. It's by casuals. So
No, but I'm saying the
You know what
argument
that's
between Sony and
equivalent
Microsoft, though.
That's
this is
equivalent to having
Uncharted.
30,000 subscribers and only getting 2,000 views. Trust me, it's
I
embarrassing.
mean, but this ain't no Nintendo games. The only ones that like sell like close to their fucking install base because they ain't got them many fucking games.
Hold on though, but I'm saying though, it's 40 million consoles. It should have did a little bit better. Listen, look how they pushing Uncharted.
No,
Look
but
how
what
the game looks.
But look, though,
Who got a PS4 and it was like, nah, I'm good with that.
It was
casuals don't even still know about this game. They don't care nothing about no Uncharted.
You couldn't miss it.
Wait a
You go
minute.
to the movie theater, they were showing the
Wait
trailer.
a minute. The math adds up. If it was 70 to 80 million PS3s out and they shipped 3.8, if it's 40 million PS3s, half of that, and they ship 2.7.
I ain't talking about the math adding up and all that,
It
man.
adds
Listen,
up.
when you went to the movies to go see fucking
Oh,
Deadpool, when you went to go see Captain America, you seen Uncharted 4 trailers, dog. Like, come on, man. This shit been
casuals,
hyped. This shit been
not buy
hyped to the
exclusives.
limit. This shit been
Casual,
hyped.
not
to
buy
be honest.
exclusive, and the majority of PS4, the majority of consoles sold in general are
2.7. They should have did more.
So to be honest, I was expecting a little bit more since we have like 40 million. I guess.
They should have did more.
It's interesting y'all saying that now, but do you remember when we was talking about this? We were saying we like had doubts that it would even sell 2 million.
Exactly.
But
I
now
never had no doubts. I never had no
we're
doubts.
saying like it's not impressive.
No, I'm not good with numbers. I'm just assuming since there was 40 million consoles.
I expected this shit to sell crazy. Like, yeah, I expected this shit to do at least 5 million the first week.
Well, 5 million? Nah.
Ain't no game doing 5 million. It ain't like,
Uncharted has never even
like,
done anything close to that. So
By the end of the year, I would hope to see way more, sold. Like I'm talking about more millions because 40
it's
million
definitely gonna hit
consoles.
6. It'll hit 6 million, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
But in its first week, no. Uncharted is no. It's never been that.
First of all, the PlayStation is the biggest thing in the world. That Uncharted 4 shit was all over the place. It should have sold more, in my opinion.
I mean, even on PlayStation 3 when it had the bigger install base, Uncharted 3 didn't even do that.
It only sold 1 million. But this is the thing. It's the top selling or fastest selling PS4 exclusive. So I mean,
what the fuck that mean?
What else is it gonna do?
What else are you comparing it to? What other PS4 blew the doors off? What other PS4 exclusive blew the doors off?
Bloodborne, sir?
Really, nigga?
I mean, the other games still sold.
Great Collection, Last of Us Remastered, like those count. Even though y'all said those
man, them games were big games. They were big games from last generation, dog.
I mean, the other ones still sold like 1 million in the first week. So
the numbers add up. If it's once again, if there was 70 million to 80 million PS3s and it shipped 3.8 and it's half of that and it's
I'm talking about listen. At that time, the PlayStation brand wasn't as popular as it is right now.
I don't know about all that.
What you mean you don't know about all that? It wasn't. It wasn't.
2011, they had turned that shit around.
No, it was not as popular as it is now.
Oh, no.
It's not. No, it's not. And even if you account for the popularity, it's selling. Like if you do the math, it's selling how much it would. Even
go ahead.
Like I get what you mean. Like I think it should sell more. For what Uncharted is, it should sell more.
But couldn't even do 10% of the install base. Not even
10% of people that own PlayStation.
Casuals do not buy exclusives, bruh.
What the hell are people playing then? Call of Duty?
NBA and Madden.
Yo, Red, believe it or not.
Listen, NBA, Madden, and 2K still top the charts months later. It's still on the charts. That's what people buy consistently.
A lot of people that own PS4s only play free-to-play games. Everybody that owns a PS4 ain't playing these games.
Yo, listen, it's not even PS4. That's what sells on like all consoles is majority the multiplayer Madden.
So y'all think 2.7 was
Call
great?
of Duty.
Y'all think 2.7 million out of 40 was great?
For what? For what the trends are? Yes.
Wait a minute. You can never compare sales. That's like y'all said about.
No, I'm saying y'all that was good. They did good.
I think it's okay. It's good. Like I don't know.
Compared to how numbers are, yes, that is really good. Look, what other game? Show me another game that's done that. Like
definitely not Tomb Raider.
There's not that
no
many.
games are selling like that this gen unless it's like.
As far as exclusive go, or are we talking about just sales?
Exclusive. Show me another exclusive that's doing that.
You can't compare games like that to GTA because GTA is like some other.
GTA is multi-plat, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you just add up the PlayStation 4 GTA numbers.
But that's GTA though.
But that's the thing.
No, but Naughty Dog is gods. Right?
They are gods.
I don't call them that.
They're gods.
I don't call them that.
Naughty Dog is the best developers out there.
Naughty Dog make straight masterpieces.
Naughty Dog did going on the last 2 weeks. But
wait a minute.
GTA
No, wait a minute. Listen. Look at it like this. Naughty Dog make nothing but masterpieces to me. But we're not going to sit here and act like Rockstar ain't a different monster when it comes to these sales. Like, come on, man.
Yo, multi-plats will always appeal to more people. That's just the way it is.
Well, I'm talking about, we're not even talking about multi-plat. I mean, we're not even talking about the sales added up from multiple platforms. If you just take the sales from PS4 alone.
But it's still more popular.
That's good.
More people know about that game. Multiplat simply because it's a multiplat.
Who don't know? Who didn't know about Uncharted?
Name me another exclusive selling.
Who don't know about Uncharted?
Name me another exclusive selling 2.8 7 million. There's not many.
And also, I would like to expound upon that. A lot of people that want to play Uncharted 4,
didn't Halo sell more at its height? At its height, didn't Halo sell more in a week? At its height,
at this time though.
Really?
No. Name me another exclusive at this time.
It's nothing.
No, you're talking about this time. Like we moving the goalposts. But
no, this. I'm talking about. No,
let's look at. Hold on. Let's look at
selling like this generation, like
exactly. Like what game selling like that?
Man, listen, man. Let's just look at it.
We like 3-4 years in. Name me another exclusive this generation that's selling like that. Exclusives are just.
To be honest, I'm not good with numbers. When I see 2.7 million alone, I'm like, damn, that's dope. But when I see we got 40, well, I'm not gonna say we. That's gonna label me as a Sony bitch. But I'm saying like that whole 40 million, PS4. I'm like, damn, it should have been more. But yeah, I don't see. I'm looking online right now.
Don't play the exclusives though.
Exactly.
That's the whole big thing.
No, that is true. And going back to what Rev said, believe it or not, man.
Who's skipping Uncharted?
Even if you look at like even the Xbox last generation, which was vastly popular. Look at what was it?
I'm quite sure Halo did better than 2.7 at one point.
Yeah, it did, but for its install base, look at what it sold.
Look at Halo 3. What you mean? Halo 3 came out like what, 2 years after the Xbox 360.
Okay, and how much did it sell out of its install base?
Huh?
How much did it sell out of its install
base? I know
base?
Halo 3 did more than 2.7 in the first
I know
week.
that, but okay, let's take Gears 3.
And hold on. And the PlayStation is further along than the Xbox 360 was at the same fucking time.
Are we talking 1 week after 1 week, or are you just saying
after 1 week? We're talking about the first week.
All right.
How much did Gears 3 sell out of its whole install base? I guarantee you it's not good.
Why are we talking about Gears 3? We're talking about Halo.
Well, to be fair, and damn, this shit's so well.
We're talking about Xbox biggest exclusive and fucking Sony's biggest exclusive.
Okay, you consider that Halo. Well, it's Gears now, but it was Halo back then.
It was Halo back then. Halo sold way more than 2.7 in the first week with a smaller install base.
And how much was that?
Where was the Xbox at after 2 years?
I don't know.
It was smaller than 40 million, right? Because the PlayStation is the fastest selling console ever right now, right?
Fastest? Probably, yeah, I think that's the report.
It's selling even faster than the PS2 at the same time. So basically what I'm saying is the PS4 has a bigger install base than the 360 had at the same time when Halo 3 came out. And Halo 3 sold more than 2.7 million in 1 week.
Right. And still, the point still stands that, yeah, Halo is a monster, right? But even with Halo, Halo is not the rule. That's the exception. Like, even when it comes to exclusive, the biggest exclusives still ain't selling like that.
Man.
I'm just telling you, the biggest exclusives are not selling like that. Even at that time, even Microsoft's biggest exclusives aren't selling like that.
It's only a certain games you can say, okay.
It's only a few games. It's only a few exclusives that will do that.
2K shit like that. Exclusives, you really can't do that.
For the most part,
I'm hearing a lot of excuses right now. I'm hearing a lot of excuses.
I never said, oh, Xbox.
The number, that 2.7 ain't really that impressive when the PlayStation's at 40 and it's the biggest thing in the fucking world when it comes to gaming right now and consoles.
I read something on Halo 3 and they said like the first day that shit sold like 1.7 mil.
Halo 3 broke records. Halo 3 broke. Matter of fact, Halo 3 had the record until GTA 4 came out.
Yeah, I'm looking at this shit right now. Kind of ridiculous.
So what are we talking about?
Well, if that's your point, then you should be a Nintendo fan because they games got the best.
I'm not saying based on the sales and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that I don't think that 2.7 was that impressive. That's what I'm saying.
By the standards right now, it is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what you thought it was gonna be like 5 or some shit?
I think it should have been more.
There's no game doing that right now.
I thought it was gonna be like 4 because I thought
do not do that now.
Sold, but nah,
I'm saying, okay, that's not. Okay, games don't do that now, but I thought a game like this would.
Nah.
Just because it's not happening don't mean something can't come along and blow the doors off. I thought a game that's hyped up as much as Uncharted on the biggest console in the fucking world would have came through and blew the doors off.
They did very good with promoting the game too.
Even with what Uncharted is, there's no way I would expect.
And that just go to show.
There's no possible way. Halo 3 sold 1.7 million copies in 2007 week 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Games are not doing that.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. Cool.
It's just not what it is. Like I think it should. Knowing what Uncharted 4 is as a game, I think it deserves to sell 5 million week 1. But that's not how not how it is. That's not what these casuals are exposed to.
I would say that's like saying the Warriors winning 73 games is bad. It would be bad if somebody else did better than them, but ain't nobody did better than it.
I mean, even The Last of Us is the most rewarded.
I'm just saying what I thought it was supposed to be. All right, you're getting blocked. It don't matter.
The Last of Us.
What's the fuck?
The Last of Us is the most critically acclaimed game in history. It's only sold 6 million on PS3.
Yeah, and that's crazy, right? On a fucking.
Do you know how much it sold on PS4?
It's the most awarded game in history.
Last of Us
only sold 6 million copies.
The Last of Us. That game is amazing.
The Last of Us was a brand new IP. It's not on its fourth fucking game either.
Yo, and I can guarantee you, The Last of Us 2 ain't even gonna sell like 4 million its first day.
No, of course not. Fuck no.
I can guarantee you, Last of Us 2 could be after what The Last of Us 1 did. Last of Us 2 will not sell 4 million copies.
The Last of Us 2 will probably sell like 2 million in 1 week at the most.
They can make The Last of Us 3, still won't sell 4 million in 1 week.
You know what's crazy? You said how much it sold on PS3?
With a 40 million install base, I thought it would sell more than 2.7.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yo, did that shit sold 4.34 million on PS4 alone?
Yeah.
The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Goddamn. That is
What's the point even keeping your games exclusive if that's the point? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't give a shit about sales, but I didn't know that numbers were that low for exclusives.
Yo, Rep, to be real, man, a lot of these gamers don't even do that, bro. A lot of these the guys who go in about exclusives don't even play that.
I mean, you also got to remember when it comes to sales, is if it's profitable to them. So I'm sure it got to be profitable to them if they keep it like that.
Well, exclusives, I don't see how exclusives are profitable because A, they don't sell, and B, you're severely limiting your player base.
I mean, but at the same time, you giving your players a reason to stick around. Like Xbox, like niggas say, oh, this coming to PC, fuck that Xbox.
Exclusives,
and not one of them niggas went out and bought a PC.
The only
except
thing exclusives do is sell hardware. That's the only reason why they keep it exclusive. Is to make sure
the company makes money off the licensing for the multi-clats.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah,
I mean, shit.
But I'm looking at it like there's like put God of War and Uncharted on PC too. It makes some more money.
Nah.
The 2.7 was cool.
Do that.
The 2.7 was cool compared to what's going on nowadays, but I wasn't impressed.
Okay.
I wasn't like, oh my god, they killed it.
Isn't impressive.
They fucking killed it. Like people was hyping shit. Oh my god, 2.7, that's amazing.
For me, I'll look at it differently and just say, you know what? Because I do agree with Hardy on that. Like I'm shocked, but then I'm not good with knowing or understanding the fact.
I mean, when you look at it, like even though Halo, it's not at its prime anymore. Like you sure expected Halo 5 to sell more than it did. They said that sold between 1.7 and 2 million.
Yeah, it's sold better. It's sold better when it comes to like attach rate. It's sold better than Uncharted.
That's still bad for a Halo.
Well, because they got lesser games, like I said.
But like you just said Halo 3 in 2007 sold 1.7 on a smaller install base than Halo 5, and Halo 5 sold the same amount as it.
That's why PS3 exclusives sold like shit, because it was a large number of them, and they spread.
And that's the thing. Games are selling like.
And that's the same thing Xbox One doing right now.
A lot of exclusives are selling now. Like Halo 3 on a smaller install base sold pretty much the same amount Halo 5 did on a bigger install base.
I mean, how much did I'm just saying? Well, for example, like Tomb Raider went on Xbox first, right? And before it went on PC. How much did that sell first week? I'm not even trying to get into that whole.
300,000 on Xbox.
400,000, something like that.
That's poor to me, because that as well has like a large install base.
Like if Uncharted sold fucking 800,000 first week, I'd be like, what the fuck are they doing? Some shit like that. But like 2.7, I mean.
Plus, digital's a big thing now. You know, you'd think they'd be selling more with it right in your face.
Well, there's a lot of
on
schemes
console.
too. There's a lot of schemes too, right? Like not really. It's not actually a scheme. It's like say game sharing. So imagine if game sharing wasn't even allowed. Imagine if game sharing wasn't allowed. You could probably see a few more numbers.
Of course, I have like feelings of like how much I think games should sell. Like to me, there's no reason why a game like Tomb Raider shouldn't sell 1 million in the first week. But that's not how the industry is.
I think exclusives should have been at least key, because people make all these arguments on YouTube, but they don't even support their own argument.
Update. Trey finally passed the part after how many deaths?
Oh, he did?
It's been over 100, right?
Yeah, it was over 100.
Yo, man, give him a thumbs up, man.
We can go ahead. We can go ahead and wrap this up though, because I gotta stream this bread.
Hey man,
don't play Uncharted right now, yo.
Don't pull people away from Trey's live.
Yeah, let Trey stream that bread tomorrow, man.
Nah, stream the bread later.
Stream it tomorrow.
Go support Dr. Trey, man.
What's gonna have more deaths? Somebody's first Bloodborne playthrough or him playing Uncharted?
Him playing Uncharted without.
That's crazy, yo. He got more deaths than me and
Hold on, he didn't pass the part. Did he pass the part?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
I don't know how to have the way.
It's nowhere
couldn't
near
do
like
it.
without that much.
Nah, he's still at the end. He's still got one little piece to get past.
I think he hit a stick point though.
I linked Dr. Trey's stream in the comment section.
Yo,
Y'all can check it out.
go watch Dr. Trey's stream.
Tell him we sent you, bro.
Tell him we sent y'all, and just
They were talking about it in the chat.
He don't never get more than 30 people watching anyway. So yeah, go laugh, man. Go.
So it's like 700 y'all in here. You go watch that, and he'll be wondering like where all these people came from. He probably gonna take credit for them.
Hashtag WWP.
Yo, you know he's gonna be like, oh, everybody want to come watch me
because I'm entertaining. Watch, I bet you.
I'm gonna watch
Yo,
I'm
gotta go there and put hashtag WWP.
Yeah, you gotta do that though.
You gotta definitely.
Yeah. Yo, if you go to Trey's stream, put hashtag WWP. Let them know that this is the Weapon Wheel podcast squad.
They doing it too. I'm watching the chat.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get out of here and let's do these outros. Jack.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Good topics this week. Yeah.
Ricky.
Thank you guys for having me, man. This shit was dope though.
Hard 8.
All right, we out of here, man. Catch y'all next week.
Yo, they are spamming WWP.
Yeah, they are.
Squad, nigga.
Kev?
Hey, thanks for having me again. Help me hit 1,000 subs. I'm still not there yet. I'm sitting at 840. Kev the Gamer, look me up.
Yeah, go check out Kev.
Yeah, go sub to Kev, man.
Rev?
Doom is a shit. Later.
All right.
Yo, yeah. All right, yeah. Don't forget, y'all, WWP if you go check out Trey stream.
Oh, shit. They're killing the timeline.
They're murdering the timeline.
From
Jesus.
70 to 131 in like 2 minutes.
You know Trey's going to
134
turn
now.
this around, right? He's going to be look, I'm so important that they're talking about me on WWP. I guarantee you.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to turn it around.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with laughing at this bum. Ain't nothing wrong with laughing at
punchline
this.
the whole time.
He's going to figure out a way to turn it around. I'm so important. They're talking about me in a podcast.
Yeah, they lighten them up for real.
Yeah.
He's at 160 now.
Yo, he jumped from 60. He jumped from 60 to 150.
Yo,
He
y'all got a
went
link?
from, he went
I need
from
a link.
70 to
Oh,
175 in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, his shit jumping.
Everybody did their outro, right?
Yo, don't let Trey say that that y'all are there for any other reason than us.
And then they'll laugh at him. This
So,
dude's trash.
yeah, yo, thanks for coming through. Listen, make sure y'all hit the like button. You know, no reason we can't get 1,000 subs. I am gonna stream I Am Bread later on. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna do it because I said I will if y'all, hit the like button. So yeah, it's coming a little bit later. Just stay tuned to my channel. 1,000 likes every episode. Let's do it. Help promote the podcast.
Yo, they spamming the fuck out of it.
I fucking
yo.
love
You gotta
yo
get
squad.
200
Yo, they
viewers.
they deep as shit in the comment section, dog.
Jeez, he went from 60 to 200, bro.
They're not even disrespecting.
He got 200 watchers now.
He gonna be pissed off this shit.
SoundCloud, iTunes, Google
Shit, he better
Play.
appreciate it. He got like 200 people in there.
Nah, Trey
But we all here to laugh at him.
He said Trey ungrateful.
don't give a fuck about this shit, man.
Yeah, y'all know where the podcast is at, so make sure y'all go watch it. Yo, shout out to people who watch on SoundCloud because we be getting like 1,000 on there, solid over 1,000. I don't know how many viewers we get on iTunes because iTunes don't track it, or Google Play doesn't track it, but I'm sure we get a significant amount on there also.
Yo,
So
that shit like a waterfall on the comment section.
you can't even get no word in. So
You can't see that but WWP.
thank y'all for coming through. I love all my subs. I play every podcast. I say some crazy shit to y'all, like to play y'all out.
Hold
but,
on, he's stuck at that part where he got to slide. Let's
Oh shit.
see if he
He
gonna
gonna
figure
be
this.
confused there for a while. He ain't gonna realize you gotta like climb up by going down.
Yo, this is too funny.
But yeah.
He plays platformers sometimes when he plays
Yeah.
games.
So this
This
should
should
be
be
his
normal for him.
specialty. He should have no issue with this part.
Right.
We deep in that comment section, dog.
So yeah, y'all, we out of here. Go check out Trey's stream. All right, peace.
Peace. That shit gonna be funny.